Okay, we'll see about that. All right. Welcome, everybody. We are episode 28 this week. Well on our way to that goal of 50. Well over halfway there, and
Let's get
so
it.
we'll jump right into it. Caesar RE, Black Hack 2K, our guest this week. Little play on your name as well as your occupation, right? So that's pretty cool. We'll get into all of that.
Interesting.
Going postal down here in the bottom. Oh, what's up? And probably refer to you most of the time as Justin. That's cool.
It's easier.
It's easier because otherwise, it's like just. I'm just gonna be saying just the whole time, just short and Justin.
Or postal. You know,
Postal,
I've seen people call him postal before.
Not a bad idea. So, Justin, let's jump into it. How about you give everybody just a little bit about yourself?
All right. Well, my name is Justin. I work for the post office as a letter carrier right now. I'm 25. My birthday's on the best day of the year, April Fool's Day. Like, come
What
on.
a prime
nice.
age.
Other than that, I don't know. What else is there to
Wait,
tell?
so that means you could be like, I'm 40. April Fools.
Hey, let's go.
Dude,
You
yo,
got
April
it.
Fools, I'm still 20, bitch.
Yeah, right.
21. Let's go.
Dude, when I wish my wife a happy birthday, I was like, happy birthday for the third 21st.
Oh my god. Well, how about this, Justin? About we do a little bit about like maybe where you're from, or how you formed your name, where you're streaming, that kind of thing.
So I'm from Oregon right now, a smaller town in Oregon. I formed my name because of just like going postal is a thing in the post office in 1996. Actually, there's a little bit of backstory. In
Nice.
1996, there was a bunch of carriers that went crazy and like shot up their work.
Oh damn.
And so going postal was like a actual like serious thing. It's died off a lot now, but I play like mostly first person shooters.
Okay.
And then so just going postal. There you go.
Yeah.
It has my name in it and
Yeah.
everything. It works perfectly.
Yeah. And you work at the post office, right? Like,
Yeah,
you work
and you
for the
have
post office.
government benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you work for the postal service, which I feel like I could have some very good questions. I don't know if they'll be good questions, but I'm intrigued by the postal service. So we'll get into that in a little bit.
Absolutely.
So what first person shooters you said? So the main one being Call of Duty, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I've been playing
Man
Call of
just
Duty
broke
for...
his PR of 55.
Oh
in-
yeah.
in rebirth. Yeah. No, I've been playing Call of Duty since I was like 12,
Okay.
and I was playing competitively at like 14, 15. And I've been playing competitively decently ever since.
Yeah.
Just recently is when I like quit playing more competitive base. That was about a year and a half ago. But yeah, I still love the game, even though it's now a hack zone, and hopefully they figure out something with the anti-cheat.
Yeah. Well, and so you said so sorry, mouse and keyboard or controller? Are you playing Call of Duty?
Right now I play mouse and keyboard mostly for like streaming stuff, but when I play competitively, I play controller.
Okay.
But isn't that a requirement? Is that
Yeah.
Okay.
In a lot
I
of
figured that out.
competitive tournaments, they don't allow you to use mouse and keyboard. You still
Okay.
have to use controllers. So
Okay.
yeah, I kind of switch in between. I'm definitely better on mouse and keyboard, but
Now when you
you
say
play with what you got.
yeah, when you say
I'm much
competitive,
better with my fingers than my whole hand.
when you say competitive, are you referring like on a team competitive or just in open competitive tournaments, things like that?
So when I was like 14 or 15, I played in a clan called Pits, actually.
Okay.
And we were number one for hardcore search and destroy and
Oh,
Modern
nice.
Warfare 3 and everything. And then I got actually like traded quote unquote, for with another team called EDW. I've been in that clan for a long time, actually. We just recently broke that clan apart about 2 years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, we played competitive LAN servers. We played competitive just online wagers, all that stuff. Like we've been playing that for a long time. So
Yeah. Now, are those? So I haven't personally. I don't follow too much of the competitive scene when it comes to video games personally. Other than things that I hear like that are kind of right in front of my face. Are those teams that you mentioned similar to like the teams that you see in Warzone where they're selling the sweatshirt guys, like those ones with the hats, or no?
So those teams are amateur teams. They're not like the actual pro teams. So they're not like FaZe and Optic and all those teams. But
Well, so those ones are in the game, right? Like Optic and FaZe and
yeah, those are
Thieves.
actual like competitive pro teams. They've been around for years.
So you're saying that the ones that you were like you were traded between were like the amateur ones, is what you were saying?
Yeah,
Gotcha. Nice.
correct.
So that's pretty cool.
Open the door.
Yeah, so pro teams pick from amateur teams a lot of the time when they're picking up new people.
Cool.
Warzone is not really the same scene in that case. They more
No,
go
yeah.
for people that are like high views and high rating and not team based. So
Sure.
You mean so like brands can pick them up easier?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I mean, everybody talks about FaZe, right? Being like what people want to join, but like I see FaZe as more of like obviously skilled, but more of like the content based team, right? Obviously, they have some people on there who aren't, but I think of like just your content driven team members and just like what that's all about. I think of Optic as more of like the big name for Call of Duty, right? For a number of years. And it's funny because even though I went to a tiny high school, I talk about with Black the one girl that she graduated college and went out to LA because her older sister was doing YouTube and stuff like that. She got into YouTube. She actually, I don't know how long like this is my good friend, but I moved away and she moved away. She was dating Nade Shot for some time. Actually,
that guy's a nice guy. That
Yeah.
guy's a really nice guy. Everybody kind of has like a weird connotation about him. He's a super nice guy. I've talked to him like probably 3-4 times.
Yeah, I know her
Super nice.
well. Like I said, I went to a pretty small high school. She's one of my close friends. I talked to her like last week. She was, I guess, water damaged, so she was back in our hometown for a while. Just asking how that was going, but I wouldn't expect her to be dating somebody like officially, like dating somebody who wasn't. So like I would expect that just by her character. But I remember him like, I mean, this is probably like 7 years ago now that she was dating him, and this was before 100 Thieves and all that stuff. But I remember looking him up when somebody told me, because I didn't know who he was. Like I said, I didn't really follow the gaming scene, and then I remember looking him up and seeing that he was like a big member on Optic, right, back in the day, and those kind of things. But my one buddy on my baseball team, actually, his younger brother, who's like 20 years old, he actually played for Optic for a little bit recently, and I think he actually is now on 100 Thieves. He plays like your multiplayer stuff, things like that. Pretty cool.
Oh man, good for him.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy hard to get into. I will say. I mean, I was trying to get on the pro team for years.
Yeah.
It's such a hard scene to get into because it's not only about being good at the game, it's about like really who you know.
Yeah.
And like
Stage presence.
and whether or not they're good with you. Like
Yeah.
I played a tryout for Huntsman for a while, like a long time ago, probably not a long time, probably like 5 years ago. And like I was good like in the tryouts, but it was like when I would play with like one or two of their teammates, it was just like, dude, we just didn't have this energy there.
Yeah.
So it just was not a good fit. And it sucks because you're just like, damn, I really want to get into this, but you can't do everything you want to do sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that that whole like everything about like what you just said pertains to everything, not just professional gaming. Obviously, that you think about getting a job somewhere, or anything, right? Getting into a club, whatever it may be. It all matters with not only you, but who you know, right? And like what kind of connections you can build. And that correlates back. 2 weeks ago we talked about with Oversoul was building your network, right? And it's like
Ooh,
those,
who?
yeah, right, yeah.
You like that guy,
tho-
Justin?
those things really do matter. I thought the same thing about me playing baseball for years. Like I thought, um, I could get an opportunity to play somewhere decent, things like that, right? I thought I had skill, but it really matters with, where you're going, where people before you have been. Like I think people that have a parent in a situation, like let's say your parents went through that, maybe they were professional gamers, like that already gets you a step in the door. And people, it's just like anything else. Like you have an opportunity ahead of people, but. Yeah, man, I don't know. I got to play one domination game with him. I was playing with my buddy, and his younger brother was around to play, so we jumped on. We are just playing, online. And yeah, he was absolutely slapping everybody, and I'm just like, oh my god. Meanwhile, I'm like dying.
Real.
Meanwhile, I'm
Yeah.
dying like left and right, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny that that a lot of people look at things that way. Like you're just like he's slapping everybody, and then you put him in the competitive scene versus other competitive players, and it's like he's maybe like middle of the pack here
Yeah,
and there.
yeah.
He does as a game, and so like people are to me sometimes are just like, oh dude, you're like so good at this game. I'm just like, yeah, I'm good in pubs, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
pubs are pubs, dude. It's not very hard to be good in pubs, but
Yeah.
like when you get in those games with like the top 1% of the world, like I'm sorry, it's a completely different game. It is not like those games are more about trades than actually high kill games.
Yeah. No, it takes that time. I wonder if this was oh no, I thought maybe this was Black's bathroom break
I
he
had
was
some
gonna
in my
take.
hair.
Thought it was his bathroom break he was gonna take.
Dude,
It's
that
not yet.
bathroom break's gonna happen. I ate 2 quesadillas that were the size of my fucking hand,
I have a
dude.
I have a chicken breast that I stuffed with chicken stuffing and mashed potatoes here, so I'm gonna start munching on that soon because I actually
again.
put it together. But no, that's awesome, man. It's like it's tough, and it's kind of like it's exciting, right? You don't want to like not try for something, but at the same time, sometimes it's disheartening, right? When you get to a certain point, it's like, oh man, I'm doing everything I can, but there's still this X factor that I just can't get past. And some people can, right? Some people can just get past it easily, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think I could ever be in a competitive standpoint. No way.
I think anybody can be in a competitive standpoint. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. Anybody.
Justin,
And
you give me a challenge
listen,
that's so tiny.
No,
and
you
I
have to. So you have to
cave.
enjoy it. I will say, Justin. Like I agree with you, but you have to enjoy it. Like if Black's like, I'm not competitive, then
Fair.
that's a different story, right? Like I could live in a competitive world if I had the skill to get there, like or work to get that skill. But like, because I have the competitiveness, I'm definitely competitive. But the skill's a different story.
Yeah, I mean, what I meant overall was more like anybody can gain that skill. Like it's not about whether or not like you're just naturally gifted. I know so many people that played in like high competitive scenes that were awful. And when I say awful, I mean awful, like terrible. Like they would get smacked in amateur league like consistently, and then they just grinded and got to where they wanted to be. So
I mean, I'll agree with you to an extent. I think all of it still pertains to like you have to have some God gifted talent as well, right? Like long fingers, long arm, just with anything, right? Like,
I guess video games aren't that though. That's what I mean is video games.
Whatever. If you got bear claws for hands,
exactly,
absolutely not.
Exactly.
No,
like
no.
like Hoy
It's
can like swallow his whole controller, right?
Yeah.
So they actually have done base studies basing on like Call of Duty and hand things. You're not supposed to actually use an Xbox controller. Xbox controllers that work against you because of
No
them
shot.
not. because of them not being side by side, because your hands are not even, so you develop a claw for a hand, and so you can't play claw because your other hand is claw and not holding it from the bottom. Anyways, besides that, anybody.
He's done the studies, Black. He's done the
can't
studies.
play.
I haven't done the studies. Other people
I
have.
can't play. My thumbs touch each other, bro.
That's because your hands are kind of big, right?
What the fuck are you saying?
So what I mean though is anybody who can hold a controller in their damn hand can play competitively, like on a high level. It's not whether or not you have a bigger hand or a smaller hand. I mean, I just got smacked 3 days ago by an 8-year-old in a wager, dude.
He
And
tried
destroyed
talking
me.
too. He was like, "Go tell your mom."
No, he was super nice. He was super nice. He was super nice kid. I think it was him and his bigger brother or his dad, which I thought was cute as all hell, to be honest.
That's awesome.
But yeah, no, they smacked us sideways in this 2v2,
Wait.
and I was like, "Yo, wait a second here."
Wait, Justin, did you just
What?
tell me you got beat by an 8-year-old?
Bro, it happens to all of us.
You just tell me no. If that 8-year-old beats you, you don't play him. You just don't play him. You just leave that to rest. Okay?
No,
Like,
listen.
I probably would get.
Mad
I
props
would
to the
probably
little
get
kid.
smacked by him too, based on the fact of what you're telling me. But that just means I leave that kid alone, and I do not disgrace myself like that.
Hey,
Okay?
listen, I'm never playing him again. The kid was
You're
crazy,
messing up my
dude.
PR, kid.
Oh my
It
god,
was
man.
crazy. He was nuts. His reaction time was just out of this world, and that's the reason why he was just like straight, like, for lack of better words, shitting on us. Was
Yeah.
his reaction time was just like milliseconds.
Dude, I hope to God I can
You
get my
realize he
daughter
got out
into
of
video
diapers
games.
like a couple years before that? You know what I
Hey,
mean?
listen, this kid.
You realize
Couple
that?
years?
You know what? I'm
You
gonna,
realize
I'm gonna contact
he
him.
just started wiping his butt. You know that? His mom didn't have to come in and wipe his ass anymore. You realize
That
that?
kid is undeveloped.
He literally
Hey.
shit on you with a dirty ass. That's what happened.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna contact this kid. I'm gonna have him play both of you in a two.
I
I'm
don't
not
want no
playing
part
him.
of it.
I'm not playing him.
I'm not saying
I'm
I'm
not-
good.
I'm not playing him.
I'm not the one that just broke a PR of 55 and got smacked by an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, it is what it is sometimes, you know.
I hope he
Just play a better game.
disconnected.
No, I didn't. I told him good game and everything, and he played good.
And
played good.
he said in a very high pitched voice, "Wish I could say the same to you."
This is GG's, bro.
No, he literally was just like, "Good game, guys, good game."
Good game,
and then he asked me politely if we could play again, and I told him, "Nah, sorry, bro."
Hey, you want to play again? I'll wipe your ass up this fucking court.
He says, "That must have been your first time. You sure you don't want to play again?"
Let's go.
Yeah, he took
I thought you were
$50
going
from me. It
postal.
wasn't gonna happen again.
This is flat rate shipping.
Oh my god. That's
No,
cool.
it was a good experience though. But yeah, no, I played a ton of different I haven't played like a lot of the now pros. I have played a few higher end people, marksman and stuff like that. I played him. I played Scump one time. But
Dustin, are
not,
you out
like,
there?
competitively. What?
He's
Is
trying
Dustin
to reach
out
for
there?
Justin. I don't know. So what are you looking for?
A link?
Oh. Is somebody asking for one?
I want to get it ready.
Oh.
So pin it the whole time. I think I can find it, right?
I mean, if you just type in
Twitch?
the Twitch one, just type in exclamation
I got
point
it.
sign
Let's
up,
keep
you'll
going.
get it. So Justin, I'm not familiar with any of the records, right, in Warzone or even Rebirth. So your personal best in Rebirth now is 55. What is the record in Rebirth? Do you know, or rough estimate?
I'm not
I think
100%
it's
sure.
like
I think it's
170.
I think it's
170, bro.
I think it's that's a team. That's a team. Real quick, because I'm curious.
Yeah, well, the world
170?
record in Warzone's like what, 139 or something?
For a team, right?
Yeah.
No way, bro. What? No, get out of here. What is that? 150 in a
Aiden
lobby?
just did his best.
No,
and
but
it was like 120
You have to understand what I'm trying to. Oh, sorry, I forgot. even though there's only 150 people come back from Gulag. Okay, never mind. I take that back.
Yeah.
I was originally thinking like they killed all but 11 in the lobby, and then they're
And you know how
four
easy
of
that
those-
would be to do in Rebirth, though?
I'll
Like,
be
with all the
honest, I don't play
revives?
Rebirth.
I don't like Rebirth either.
Can't do it.
I literally ended my stream after I got done playing Rebirth. Like, I couldn't do it.
I just asked, I asked
can't,
him
I
to
can't seem to find.
Here, I'll
That,
find it.
I've seen like 1 week ago someone posted the world record's 47 kills, but I know that's not true.
I asked him
He's
this.
like, I
I asked him
drained
this
that.
question so I could take a few bites of this chicken. That's what happened.
Oh no, you're good. The world record in Verdansk is 180 supposedly.
I know Aiden just broke 120, and I know he didn't break the record, so.
Wait, with a team though.
Yeah, full team, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
I-
179 is the Rebirth.
hey, my team's crossed 20 before.
For a team or for a single?
Team, quads.
Quads? Okay, 179.
My team's crossed 20 before.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Anytime
yeah.
Justin gives me those little challenges, I cripple. Except for that one game, I was like, I'll go full sweat, and then my whole team hated me.
So solos in just regular Warzone is 61, and that was by Mutex.
Well, so,
Like straight solos or solo duo?
Like solos.
Okay.
I mean, when it comes to, I'm not getting high
Just
kills in
standard mode.
Warzone. You know, it just doesn't happen landing in my drop spot in lumber. You know, you just don't see people.
Just lumber, bro.
You just don't see people.
Hey, it's all about getting kills. Is all about movement. So if you can move across the map quickly,
We're not
and
all
you're gonna
Joe
get a lot
Blow,
of it.
bro.
you're
Yeah.
gonna get a lot
Well,
of
so
kills.
yeah, but anybody who knows me, I am okay getting super happy at the end of a Warzone game with high kills, but it's not my focus during the game, right?
Okay.
My focus is on the win in every single Warzone game I load into, because if I'm happy about 15 to 20 kills, I would rather just go play multiplayer and try to rack up my kills. That's just me. I do get excited
That's
about my
super
kills.
easy on multiplayer.
Well, no, I understand. I'm saying if I got the adrenaline or the enjoyment out of killing, then I'd play multiplayer. But I get the adrenaline out of the win, right? So it's like, I honestly, I don't even get mad with people stealing my kills in that game. It's like, yeah, it'd be cool to have the kills, but it's like I just want to win. Like that's it. We had back
Only
to back
time I'm happy is if I
Yeah,
die.
that's how
Don't
I
die.
am in most cases.
Yeah.
I just want to win in Warzone. I don't take Warzone seriously at all. I don't play wagers in Warzone.
Hmm.
I think wagers in Warzone are not a good
We had
idea at
back
all.
to back
I think they're
second places
terrible.
last night. I was so upset. Back to back second.
That start frustrating you.
It was tough.
Yeah, I play mostly multiplayer though. So
Nice. Yeah.
And he does a lot of COD casting. Like he holds a tournament once a month.
Nice.
It's actually pretty dope. You know, he
Yeah,
puts up
and
money. And it's,
yeah, I put
it's-
up
it's
money
sick.
and
What-
I podcast the entire tournament.
So what is
Just
it?
like a CDL tournament.
Nice. So what mainly search or hardcore? Which one? What did you say?
The last one was free for all,
Okay.
and everything 1v1s. If we get more people in the tournaments, then I'll make them other things, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the last one was free for all 1v1s. I've done search and destroy. I've done domination 3v3s. Yeah. I'm open for almost anything. They'll always be core, not hardcore, but with CDL rules. But yeah, I really enjoy podcasting. It's something I
Yeah.
really want to get into. So that's where I'm trying to make my mark on Twitch. You know,
Oh, that'd be
being the
pretty
guy
cool.
that podcasts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be
so-
pretty cool.
Yep.
You just gotta remember to stay what is it, neutral when casting, because like
Absolutely.
that guy the big Twitch guy who was casting for Fortnite, I guess got cut as a caster because he just like called out something that happened, which I actually think is pretty cool to call out, you know, but at the same time you can't do it if you're casting, which is tough. But
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
there's
It's
like
just,
somebody ruining somebody else's game when they had like no points, right? Came and griefed somebody, you know, because in those type of games you have like drop spots, right? And it's like everybody drops in the same spot, and you kind of like let the game play out rather than like griefing somebody. And he just called somebody out for griefing, and I guess that was forbidden. But no, that's awesome. when it comes to multiplayer, my team used to be all in on team death. Like we would have 6 guys and we'd run team death all the time, right? It was I want to say midway through, like you're talking Modern Warfare 2 being my start, right? Which is a lot of people's start, right? Midway through till now, I think we made the flip from team death to like search. I used to hate search. I used to absolutely hate search because it was just that slow paced game. You die, you wait, right? But now
That's why you don't die.
well, but now it's like it gives you something similar to Warzone where it's like you're really playing for something, right? You get in those games where it's like down to the last game, whichever team wins it wins the match, right? It's like that kind of thing, which is pretty exhilarating. That's awesome.
Yeah, I used to play TDM. I would say like Modern Warfare 2 time frame a little bit. I've always been more of an objective game person because I like.
There
the
is an
feel of
objective. Get as
crushing.
many. Get the total kills, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Corner and not do anything the entire
Oh
game.
man,
In that corner, then that ain't an objective game.
oh,
That's
you
how
know
I
what my
feel.
objective was back in MW2, man? It was
Drop a nuke.
it was dropping nukes.
Hey, listen, have you dropped a nuke on this game?
No.
Damn, come on, man.
No, I haven't played it. I haven't played it enough.
Biden.
Yeah, right. I haven't played it enough. But I mean, it took me a while to drop them, and every single one was pretty good. I still know I had 8 in total back in NW2. I mean, if you were
one-man army noob tubes, man.
yeah,
For
right.
days.
I mean, if you were good, like, and you could move around, you could drop them pretty consistently. But I always like get them with different weapons, right? Like one time I had them with a 50 cal, where you're just sniping. You got to get 25 kills without dying. It's tough.
Yeah, for sure.
But all right, well, hey, let's jump out of the COD scene and go to the occupational field of the post office, right? So you work for the United States Postal Service, right?
Yep. I'm a letter carrier. I've been doing it for about 5 years now. It's all right.
Okay, here we go, people. I've been waiting for this opportunity my entire life, adult life, because there are very few things in this world that just amaze me. Okay, the success rate of the United States Postal Service is one of those things. Okay, so
What do you mean success rate? Explain.
the idea that you can put a letter in a mailbox and put your flag up, and that letter makes it roughly across the country in less than 5 days, right? Or close by in less than 3 days or something like that. And not get lost or moved or the success rate. I feel like, yes, you hear about the horror story, like you lose this in the mail, you lose that in the mail, but like you imagine how much mail is being sent. In my opinion, the success rate is unfathomable, right?
It's got to be like what, 99.9%? It has to be.
That's the question for Justin right now.
Yeah, inform us.
Give me
Senor Postal.
1 second. I'm actually looking up the percentage of packages sent by.
You got your own like
office.
postal login information.
I do, but besides that, like, so last time I looked at the statistics just to give everybody like an overview, right?
Okay.
Was I think it's 79% of all mail, letters, and packages is dealt with by the post office. The rest is UPS and FedEx.
Right.
Just to make that clear, like everybody's just like the post office has competition. Nah, not at all.
No, when I think UPS or even Amazon now delivers their own stuff, right? Or FedEx, right? I think packages. When I think postal service, like I know there's still packages go through the postal service, but I think
Like
mail.
an actual letter.
I think letters.
Okay.
I think flyer. Anything.
We
that, like,
deliver
bills.
more packages though than those
That's crazy.
companies combined.
That's crazy.
Amazon actually, in most smaller cities, not the big ones, but the smaller cities, still pawns off all their packages on us. We deliver Amazon 7 days a week. We have a contract with Amazon to deliver parcels 7 days a week. So,
Not in my city.
Well, it depends on what you ordered, buddy.
I order everything all the time.
Do you have
Never
Amazon
get
Prime?
shit on Sunday.
Do you have Amazon
Of course I have Amazon
Okay,
Prime.
okay. Now, when you check out on Amazon, do you have the box clip?
Yeah,
Clip.
every time. Deliver on Sunday.
Delivery.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know what your
Yeah.
deal is, bro, but you need
Well,
to
come beat up
contact
my
your local
postal
post
man.
office.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Justin. There's an Amazon bus that drives by my house. You know, the van comes by, and it's somebody who lives in the area. It's the same person I see all the time, or the same 3 people I see all the time.
What's up, Jeff?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, I'm gonna be straight. Some postal workers are excited about Amazon delivering their own packages. Some are not. I'm not going to say which one I am, but
That sounds like a self-checkout versus real checkout situation.
yeah, exactly. And so, I mean, I enjoy my job a lot. I enjoy the delivery and stuff like that. I would say a big reason why it only takes 5 days for a letter to get from
Point A to B.
Yeah, is there is no plane that leaves besides like, single passenger planes, but like commercial planes, all those planes, there's no plane that leaves an airport without having mail on it. It has to have mail on it or it cannot leave.
I didn't know that.
I did
That's
not know that
interesting
either.
information.
Fun fact right there. I
Dude,
bet you there's a
that's our
lot of people
title.
that don't know that.
Every plane has mail.
Every single one. And it's actually illegal for a plane to fly in the air without mail on it.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, so my thing is, I guess that makes sense because there are a lot of flights happening. But like for me,
Yeah.
right? Like when I think about, all right, I put
Yeah.
this. Excuse me. Let's say I want to send something to Excuse me. Let's say Black wants to send his Xbox to Justin in Oregon, right? Let's give a real scenario here. All right. Anyway,
Why didn't you just pick me to you? Because that actually happened.
because that wouldn't be as fun.
Yeah, it
Oh
wouldn't be
my
as fun. I
God.
agree.
Now
I
I've
agree.
just
Wholeheartedly.
infused like a conspiracy so everybody can be an uproar
You
if
mean this
Justin
Xbox
wins. Yeah,
that we're
exactly.
giving away on my channel?
Absolutely, that one.
So here's what I'm saying is I put something in the mail. The fact that that letter goes, and for the most part, mail carrier picks it up at my house mailbox, goes in the truck the whole day,
Okay.
boop, shows up at the truck, shows up. I'm assuming gets sent into a conveyor system that reads through the addresses, figures out where it goes to. So number of factors that go on in my head. Legibility, right? A lot of people have
Okay.
terrible handwriting,
I worry
right?
about that so much.
A lot of people have terrible handwriting. How that envelope doesn't get absolutely like folded or creased or all kinds of messed up, right? Like it's impressive. Now they get sorted, then they go somewhere else. Now it's like, okay, well, I put a letter in that needs to go there today, and my neighbor puts it in same day. The fact that they both get in the same truck to go to the same location and somehow one isn't lagging around, like, and I'm sure that happens too. Don't get me wrong, but it's just
like your Go XLR.
but that whole process. Yeah, that Go XLR was like, where
That
is
pissed me
it?
off.
It's like,
Fuck you, Justin.
yeah, right. It's like, well, yeah, but did you send that UPS or USPS?
No, USPS,
USPS.
everything.
Flat rate boxes are amazing.
They are.
Okay, listen. I'm pitching for my work
Go ahead,
here real
go
He
quick.
says
All right.
I got it on the team.
All right,
Right.
I'm pitching for my work. If you don't use flat rate boxes, you're doing it wrong. Like flat rate boxes are so cheap in comparison to other boxes overall, and it doesn't matter the weight at all.
let me ask you-
You can put a 100-pound item
I
in
send a hat.
flat rate box. This
I
big, it's
agree with you.
$8.
I agree with you, but I send a hat. Okay, my giveaways are a
Mm-hmm.
hat. When I send my hat, they're very light, right?
Of
I
course.
usually have a box that's the size of the hat that needs to go in. So I take my box and I'm not ashamed to say this, but it's just easier for me to go to the UPS store rather than the USPS.
Look at his face. He's a liar.
It is easier for me just in my where
Fair,
I
it's
where I
probably
am and
closer.
everything
Yeah.
like that. I don't even they're about the same distance. It's just like getting in, like USPS usually has a longer line. I can usually go to UPS. I'm in and out pretty quick, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, it's light. So I looked up what the flat rate box was going to cost, and it was like $15 for the flat rate box, right? For this hat that
Yeah.
I've been sending most places for $10.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you send it
Hey,
in
but
like
listen,
Now, if
a
I ever,
bubbled... Here,
now
hold
if
up, Justin, hold up.
if-
Why wouldn't you send it in like one of them bubble flat rates? Like the packages, they're like little pouches.
because those
I
get
always
sat on.
wondered that.
Because those get sat on.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. No,
Those
they
get
don't.
sat on. And now I
I've
have
never
those.
got one of
Hey,
those fucked
look,
up.
If I ever if I have to send a hat to Kentucky again, because I sent a hat to somebody in Kentucky, and literally the UPS store said we don't even have that address because it was in the middle of nowhere basically. And
Yeah.
it cost me over $20 to send a hat. Now, if I ever have to show there again, I am going to go flat rate box because that's going to save me a few dollars because they're not going to charge me for like the location, I assume. Or is that not true?
No, they don't charge you for the location. All boxes of flat rate are the same exact price, no matter where you send
Yeah,
them.
but also,
and then just really quick, any parcel that you send that is literally out in the country, not in a big town or something like that, all UPS is doing is charging you more money, and then they're giving it to us about a mile away from the delivery point, and we're delivering it.
yeah, but
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, but listen, I used to live out in the freaking boonies down here in Illinois. I wasn't allowed to have a mailbox. I had to have a PO box, like I had to. So even UPS, when they delivered, they would drop it off at my post office.
Yep.
It was horrible.
Yeah,
I hated it. But
I'll
like, that was the price
I'll
you
definitely
pay for
be
convenience.
looking at it. I was already there, already ready to go. I even asked them. They're like, we use the same rates that USPS does, and you can pull it up on the website, right, and do an estimate next time. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, sure.
Look, you'll sway me. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll start trying it out. Maybe I'll start seeing with the flat rate. Right now, I average about $10 to ship a hat. Outside of the one I had to
send an $8 one, $8.25, I think is the lowest.
Oh my god.
I'll have to look. But that's the envelope, I'm assuming, right? That should fit a hat.
Yeah,
So,
well, and we
it's a
also have,
pouch.
and we also have these boxes that are about this big, which if you don't mind squishing down the backs of the hat, you should be able to
If
fit.
you
the
want,
hat.
I can go grab all my flat rate boxes because I actually have like an online account with USPS because that's how I ship
They'll
everything. I
deliver-
just drop it at my door.
They will deliver the boxes to your house.
Yeah,
I
my
know,
wife
that's why
said
I
the
have
same
so
thing.
many.
and then they'll pick them up from your house too if you schedule a pickup. So
Justin,
you never even have to leave your house.
Justin,
Yeah, I don't.
we will be like I will be DMing you. Okay, I will be DMing you on these details because my wife has been pressing me. I mean, basically, it turns into I think when I buy my hats in bulk, they turn out to be like $20-some for a hat, but then I spend like $10 to $15 on shipping, so it ends up being like a $30-$35 investment to send a hat. So if I can cut some of those costs, which is in shipping. I wouldn't want to cut costs in like the hat manufacturer. So it's like if I can cut it in the shipping, that'd be awesome.
Well, like stuff like that's really heavy for me to ship. Sometimes I offer like price point, and I'm like, hey, I'll give you the money that it costs to like save on the shipping. Only overseas I give that option to. So like someone in the UK, I'll be like, hey, I'll give you price of the item that you won instead of shipping it to them. And I'll even cover the difference between like currencies. Because, dude, what happened to Bitsy sucked. She had to pay $68 on her winnings that she won from my stream, and I hated that. So now I give people the option that are out of the U.S.
That works for
So I just
something
give
that
them
they
that
can
option.
buy themselves, right?
Yeah. Your hats are
A little
obviously
bit it'll be a little bit.
different.
I'm as much as I don't want to root for somebody in Canada, I do have some Canadians. I have some Canadians viewers, so that'll be fun whenever we get to that point. But Justin, no joke, I'm gonna DM you on some of these details. It seems like you're adamant about your company, so I'm down.
I mean, trust me. Like, if you want to get something from point A to point B the fastest, FedEx Express is really good.
Yeah, I hate
I'm not going to
FedEx.
downplay that, but their Express
They
is
fuck
really
up
good.
everything for me.
And that type of stuff. But at the same point, it's like, I mean, the post office does just as good of a job as every other delivery company, and we do more of it. So
you guys ever like those TikToks where it's like the delivery person and they flash, oh my god, they're great when they're like kicking shit and breaking it.
Yeah, it's hilarious because like
All three of them,
like
like
it's
usually
not
shitting on
even
the
FedEx,
delivery.
right?
it's not even
FedEx
Yeah,
just
it's
like
not-
drop kicks it in or something.
Amazon is the worst. Let me tell you, okay?
I don't
So-
believe that.
I
Oh
don't
my
either.
goodness. Oh my
They're always
goodness.
so
I'm not-
nice.
I'm
They
not even
are.
gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so literally,
Oh, here
the
we
Amazon
go.
guy that works near my route, right? Because I have the same route every day.
We need
I've seen this guy-
confidentiality. I don't want to get you in trouble, buddy.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
of course.
government and stuff.
No, I mean I'm talking about someone else, not
Okay,
my job.
just making
Anyways,
sure.
I'm just saying my route. I'm not gonna tell you where it is.
Somewhere in
But
Oregon.
Yeah, somewhere in Oregon. That's a big state. Good luck. And anyways, but I saw this Amazon guy so pissed off. He opened up both his back doors and a few, like, probably 5 packages fell down. He got pissed and just chucked a package halfway
God.
across the street and then literally grabbed the package that was for the address he was trying to get and kicked it at their
Oh
front
my
door.
God.
I was just
That's
like,
what's up.
yo, bro, what? Yeah, no. I've never been that mad in my life.
That's
to
my
go open a
guy.
package.
Yeah. So
But-
that's I had another question actually on the postal service is, are mail carriers or let's do this. I've always grown up with the mindset that mail carriers are some of the happiest employees in the world. Okay? Usually smiling, waving to you, all of that kind of stuff. I have not witnessed that where I live now. Like, it depends on who comes by. They're not all, the happy-go-lucky I would like to see in my mail carrier. What do I do about that? Do I need to report that?
No,
Can I?
no.
Can
I mean, let's put current standpoint on the line here. The post office right now is like fairly understaffed everywhere, and so most of us are working like 12 to 13-hour days, 6 days or 7 days a week.
So it just depends on if you're at the beginning of the route or the end, if they're happy or not, huh? That's what you're hearing?
To some degree, I mean, one thing I do for my mail carrier, and I'm a mail carrier myself, is like I'll leave them drinks out in their thing, and they like love you for that. Like drinks, like jerky, whatever, and they love you for that.
I feel like
All right,
homemade jerky I would be afraid to eat anything that is not like sealed packaged. Really?
Who cares? Dude, I eat cookies from my customers that could very well be pot cookies, bro.
Bro, how many kids you got out there in the world, bro?
And how many kids do I have?
Yeah,
Zero.
being a
bro.
mailman. Come on,
Zero.
don't lie to me.
Zero.
Don't lie to me.
Zero.
Don't
Zero.
lie to
That's
me.
the milkman, bro. That's the milkman.
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
No, no,
Yes, it
zero.
is.
It's a totally different profession. One strictly delivers milk, okay?
They're all delivery guys, bro.
No,
Before too long,
so
it's gonna be a joke on the
zero,
Amazon
zero
guy.
that I know of. Zero that I know of. But no, for the most part, I mean, I'm a fairly happy mail carrier. I mean, I like my route and stuff. My route's probably one of the
What do you
biggest
do with
routes.
government benefits.
Hey, listen, it's not just the government benefits, man. My job is actually not too bad. I don't have
I
to.
bet it's not. You're
I
fit.
deliver mail. I deliver packages to people's door, and then I go home after I'm done.
Is your
That's-
route mainly walking or are you driving?
I'm
Or is it a
mostly
mix?
driving route.
Oh yeah,
I'm
he's
mostly
driving.
route.
I'm like a podcast to the guy.
Nice.
Quite literally, yes, he is.
Nice.
When people stream or whatever during the day, I mean, feel free to drop your links or whatever. Like, I'll just pull you up on my phone at different days and make sure that like I'm doing whatever. But I listen to people while I'm at work because sitting in a truck by yourself
With no
Or-
AC.
Hey,
with no AC sucks.
Believe that, Caesar. No AC.
No
Hey.
AC. Yeah, my truck was 152 degrees during a 111 degree
No
day.
wonder you look like a skinny string bean, bro. You're sweating it out.
Oh, dude, I sweat so much every day at work.
hey,
Walking
just
home with
remember,
swamp ass.
every week there is a 2-hour episode that'll get you through at least 2 hours of your day.
There we go. Let's go.
What?
You're
Black?
Now
Excellent.
you're, dude. Okay, so I seen a TikTok that you made, and it was like, "What is the biggest lie your company tells you?" And Justin butts in and he goes, 8-hour day today, guys. 8-hour day today, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna get it through. We're gonna go home easy. It's gonna be a good day. And he goes, never. 12-hour days all the time.
Well, so you know what's interesting is it is this true? Do they add something on? Like, let's just say there's not a lot of mail on your route that day, right? Obviously, you have a long day because like every single house on your route has a piece of mail and you have to stop at every single house. But what happens if you come in and they're like 50% of your houses have mail that day? Do you go home early that day because you're out?
No,
Okay.
no, absolutely not. We don't leave until the mail is done for the entire office.
So you got to
So it
get in the
doesn't-
truck and go somebody else's route.
Yeah. If
How
I finish
often
my
does-
route early
How
every
often
day.
does your route? Okay, so your route normally doesn't need assistance. You're normally done before.
I'm not done before. I'm not done before 8 hours, but I finish my route every day. So like
With
I
no
don't have to
assistance.
have help.
No.
Yeah, I don't have to have help to finish my route. Because I run.
He's a god. That's what he's
I
saying.
run.
He's being humble.
Oh,
I run.
Look, there are.
I don't walk to doors or anything. Like I grab parcels and
You're speed
I
walking,
scan
bro.
them and I run
Taking out
to the door to
mailboxes with
drop
your
them
little
off and
pouch.
stuff.
Look,
'Cause
I don't know what
I want
the-
to go home.
Yeah,
I
right,
wanna go
exactly.
home. You know what I mean?
So I don't know what I've never looked into it. What the salary is for that kind of job or anything like a delivery job or a postal service job. I've never looked into like the salary numbers or what that's expected or anything like that. But I will tell you that my personality likes repetition a lot.
Mhm.
And I think a daily like task like that, although like I said, I don't know the salary. It could be more, it could be less than what I make, but I will just say that repetition, maybe I should look into it because if it is more than what I make, maybe I should be doing it. I think that repetition would give me so much tranquility. Like I'm not the type of person who needs something different daily. And like you do get minor differences, right? Like maybe Joe Smith didn't get a mail today, but Janice did or something, right? Like you get slight changes here and there, which would be enough. So I volunteered. This is a couple years ago. It's been a little bit because of COVID and everything like that. My company does like volunteer days where you can volunteer locally and like go, you get paid for the day, but you go volunteer somewhere, right? So instead of going to work, you volunteer in the area. And I would always go I live outside of Philadelphia, and it was called Phil Abundance. That's their food, cans and produce collection, right? That they then give out to people in need and things like that. So that's like their whatever
Here's a
food
good
drive type
question.
deal. Hold on 1 second. Let me finish the thought.
Yeah, go.
I absolutely loved the assembly line process. So part of that task that day was like pack these boxes that go out to these like families in need, right?
Yeah.
And it was literally like, okay, you're in an assembly line, all these people, and it's like you put one of these in, one of these in, one of these in, then you tape it up and you ship it out. Tape it up, ship it. It was like that process. I would tell people all the time, I'm like, if I could make my money, because I knew I wouldn't, like it's a volunteer job, obviously. They're not paying. If I could make my money doing that task, I would do it. I would do it because it's so like repetition. Yeah, it's just like I think that's you just made up a word.
You know what you're gonna do every day.
Oh my god, it would be so nice.
I'm not the same way. I'll admit I'm not.
How are you
that's
so
one
happy then?
Listen,
I don't think
man,
he is. It's a show.
because
Oh,
happiness.
it's a show. They tell me that's the only way he has a job if he stays happy mail carrier.
Happiness is about perspective, man.
Hi, Mr. Johnson.
I'm not gonna hit your
Here's your mail.
Happiness is about perspective, man.
Sure.
I mean, I work a job that it really isn't that bad comparatively to other jobs I've worked, man.
Unless it's raining.
I mean, honestly, it's still not that bad. I used to work on a farm, okay? So it's it's like that job is 100% worse than the job I currently have. Honestly, I suggest that you look into it. I don't know how much money you're making right now. I can give you just national averages for
25 to 50K, 59K a year.
For mail carriers, it's about in between, depending where you're at, of course. Yeah, 25 and I would say more like 62 a year is the national averages.
I just Googled it.
Is the national averages, but there's a lot of overtime, dude. I'll admit, like,
Well, yeah, 8-hour
I
days
know-
that get
I
turned into
know-
12 or 13. Holy shit.
I know somebody that has made 101 in 1 year,
Nice.
and everything. So, if you're willing to work the overtime,
Is there
then
salary positions?
it's a good job. It's salary based when you become a regular, and not hourly based. So when you first start, you become something. If you're going to become a letter carrier, right, it's called a CCA. It's a city carrier's assistant. If you're doing more rural routes, then it's an RCA. It's a rural carrier's assistant. But rural carriers are a little bit different. Basing on their routes are based on how many hours the route is estimated per day. So if you finish early, then you're done, and then you go home, and
Like
you still make that money. You know.
It was like flat.
Yeah. However, if you finish late, you're only getting paid for that amount of time.
Yeah.
So
So it's just like a normal salary.
yeah, correct. But city carriers are paid basing on salary for 8 hours, and then anything over 8 hours is a time and a half. Anything over 10 hours is double time.
So it's time and a half after 8 instead of 40.
It's after 40 too. So after 40 or 8, and anything after 56 or 10 is double time. And so it's not too bad. The benefits are pretty good and everything like that. But the thing that I would have to say my least favorite part about my job personally is
The Cougars?
if you don't want to work overtime, guess what? You're working overtime. It's instruction based. It's not like, hey, do you want to work this overtime? It's like, I'm instructing you to work overtime, and you're working overtime because I told you to work overtime.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of cutthroat.
So that's the
Kinda
only
ready
thing I
for it.
could say that isn't my favorite part. But I love my route, man. I love the people on my route. The people on my route are freaking awesome. Mail carriers get gifts for Christmas.
It's
and
all
everything
Cougars,
like that. Hey, listen, I have this one lady on my route, right? When I was in my past relationship, she would cook me dinner every single night, every night, and she'd bring me out a paper plate with dinner on it, and she would always like try to flirt with me, and I was always
So
just
that's
like,
why Mrs. Johnson's mail is late.
and I was always just like, listen, I'm like in a serious relationship. I cannot be doing this. Like, you cannot be giving me dinner every. I don't mind if you give me dinner, but you cannot be flirting with me.
It's the line, bitch.
Yeah. And literally, I was just like, okay, all right, well, I got to cut this lady off. So I had to talk to my boss about like the best way to handle the situation because I've never been in that situation before. And yeah, so I handled that situation in a way. And yeah, it was interesting though, man. It was interesting.
Hold on. Did you
Callbacks, boys.
did you say I have a girlfriend or sorry I have a girlfriend?
Had.
Hey, listen.
Did you say I had a
This whole-
girlfriend or
this-
sorry I
listen,
had a girlfriend?
Listen, this whole TikTok meme
Did you
is
say
bullcrap,
Did
bro.
you say I have a girlfriend or sorry I have a girlfriend?
I said I have a girlfriend. No, I said I'm sorry I have a girlfriend.
You said what are you sorry for? What are you sorry for, Justin?
I'm sorry that she finds me so
What
attractive that she needs to hit on me while I'm working.
Why are you
When I
sorry
have to be
about
nice.
that? Why are you
When I
sorry
have
for
to be
that?
nice.
Oh,
Because
so
I have
you're
to be
being
nice.
formal to her. You're being formal?
Yeah, at work, at work.
Uniform.
Absolutely.
Of course he's formal.
I have to be.
You've seen those, right, Black?
What?
You've seen those, right?
Yeah. What am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to be like? Yo, bitch, I don't like you.
Shut the fuck up. Your fucking lamb chops are shit.
I'm so glad
I
when
promise you, I would be off for the next 24 hours if I said that.
Yeah. I'm so glad that like when I reference something, it's not like just out of the blue. That's a good thing. TikTok's giving everybody the same thing I see. You know?
Yeah, TikTok is a different animal, man. Let's
Riley
put it
gets
that
something
way. There
completely
is so
different than
many.
us, Caesar.
What's that?
There's something.
I said Riley gets something so much different than us on TikTok.
Really?
His is probably nothing but big booty.
I mean, I get a clean mix of both, but like this one I've been watching, like it's so. I get what the meme is about, right? Like I get why they're asking. It's kind of silly, but
It's stupid.
TikTok is look, I've been trying, Black, to master what's going on. So last night, before I started streaming, I prepped 2 videos. I prepped my Dad Club Gaming, this one, to say, hey, this episode, last week's episode's out. I saved it in my drafts, and I said, I'm going to post this after I'm done streaming, 2 a.m. That's when I see the most progress. And I'm going to save my gaming clip one for my Caesar. I have them both ready to go. And the stream. And this is the same approach.
2 completely different videos.
This is the same approach that I took when I had over 1,000 views on my Caesar one. Same approach. One blew up. One went to for me, blew up, right? 1,800 is a lot for me. And the other one went with its consistent 600 views, right? It was like, okay. This time, my Caesar one just nothing, right? Nothing. And the other one is right around 600 views again. I don't understand it. Same time, same hashtags, basically. Excuse me. Very similar. It's crazy. I don't get it. I'm going to master it. I'm going to figure it out.
I just made a post, I think it was last night or the night before, that my focus has totally left TikTok.
Well, no, I saw your post.
Yeah.
I rolled my eyes at your post, but yeah.
That's okay.
There's 6-hour intervals on TikTok. I figured this out, actually. If you post one video, right, you will get your average amount of views, and if it passes your average amount of reactions via comments and likes, then it will go into the next stage where you'll get more views. Okay, and then if you post another video within 6 hours of that one will not get the same amount of views overall.
Yeah, I've never done that.
One video in every 6 hours.
I've never done that. I've done outside of 24 hours. I mean, I'm not very good at posting daily, let alone I post weekly for this. I post weekly. And it's been pretty consistent at 600 views, which is great. That's good. 600 people get to see it. Solid. My other ones, it's I didn't understand why that one took off. It took off, and like I said, that was the most for me. When it hit 1,000, I was like, oh shit! I have never hit 1,000 with one of these, right? Keep in mind, I don't strive for followers. I get what Black's saying, he doesn't focus on TikTok. I don't really focus on it for other than hey, I watched some pretty cool videos on here. I might as well put some that I think are pretty cool, and I have fun with doing it. And I've mastered my editing process of it, so it's been nice. You're muted again. Did you want to mute?
Your overall though with TikTok, that I've noticed at least, is look at your video that got 1,000 views. How many reactions does it have comparatively to your other ones?
So that one got 1,800 total views, just over, and total likes were 112, which is my most likes on a video, but 112. So it's less than 10%, right, of people like the video, right? 7 comments. So you can, say, hey, if that's 19 views, or sorry, 19 reactions to 100, and some of them are me, so they probably don't even count, me replying to things. Let's just say 10% of people. So not a view, I'm a reaction, but let's just say 10% reaction compared to view. What I did notice on that, the app data on that, was 50%, roughly 50% of people watched the whole thing. I thought that was pretty cool to see that 50% of people watched the whole thing.
Yeah, all those interaction things is what makes it TikTok has these different algorithms to make it so, okay, you have to breach one of these things before you hit the next level of viewership, and then they'll release it out to more people. That's what I've noticed.
I think what I'm going to do is, I think my wife would be totally on board for this. When my second son is born later this year, and he starts breastfeeding, we're just going to post one breastfeeding video. That's it. Just one breastfeeding video out there. No nipple, so you can't get banned. Just one breastfeeding video, and we're just going to ride that shit to the moon. Guaranteed.
I'm with you, brother.
Right? It's just going to be
I'm with you.
What's going on here? And it's all this what people are whoa, is that okay? Is that kosher? What am I looking at right now?
He wants the controversy.
I'm gonna post the
It
here's your
absolutely is
Milkies,
gonna
right?
boost you like a ton.
Since you want to be a baby, here's your Milkies. Like, we'll just use that sound bite over it, and we'll be perfect.
That will absolutely blow
So
up.
do you guys want to hear like my logic behind taking the step back?
So I said I rolled my eyes only because you said this like 2 months ago. Yet I still see
and
daily posts to TikTok.
you
and
will.
I know, but it's just like I don't.
So
And
So
Black-
I
so
step back.
and Black-
listen.
Just
Listen.
to overall say real quick, all right? You
Go for it.
cannot schedule TikToks. You're wrong.
Yes, you
You're
can.
wrong.
I do
You're wrong.
it all the
You can't
fucking
do it.
time.
You can't do it on
You're a
Google
piece of
Chrome.
shit.
You're wrong.
Liar.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Suck a dick. You're lying.
You can't do it on Google Chrome. I'm
I will
sorry.
fucking show you.
Can't do it on Google Chrome.
This is the
That's
most.
your fucking fault, not mine.
This is the most
Can't do it on
heated.
Google
This
Chrome.
is the most heated.
I'm
episode
showing
yet.
you right the fuck now. I'm showing you. All right, chat. Here it is.
Are you replacing your camera with it?
Yeah, I am. All right,
Showed
chat.
me-
Here
he
you go.
showed me before,
Here's
but
how you
it does
fucking
not
do it.
work on Google.
Are you ready? Are you fucking ready? Look, upload.
Yep.
Oh, look. Upload. Schedule video.
Yeah.
You're a dumb
hold up.
shit.
Hold up.
Chuck it. No. I don't want to hear it.
He's recording this session now. Don't worry, you can watch this back on YouTube next week.
All right. So let me get out what I want to say. Wait, he's
Hold up.
muted.
Hold up. I gotta show you that you're wrong. Give me a minute.
Maybe it's because you don't have a following. I don't fucking know. Oh god, he's fucking sharing his screen.
You see it? You see it? There's no scheduled video.
1,000 followers?
No, I don't.
Then that's your fucking issue.
Oh, damn. I never knew I had. You didn't specify.
No, I didn't
you have
because I
everything
didn't know that.
screwed
But
up.
I'm
What's going on?
assuming
Who's
that's why.
streaming? Who's streaming?
No one.
Is that
All
you?
right, so
Yeah, it was my TikTok showing
I
him that
forgot
cannot
what I
schedule
wanted to
video.
say.
You had something serious that you wanted to say. What was it?
Oh yeah, okay. So a couple months back, I've been tracking 2 users on TikTok. One of them is a Facebook streamer, one of them's a Twitch streamer, okay? I give a fuck less about YouTube streamers. But I've been tracking them both. Both of them have over 1 million followers, right?
Holy shit, 1 million where?
Both of them.
On what?
On TikTok.
Okay, that's not.
Do you want to know what their views are on Twitch and the guy on Facebook?
Sure.
Caesar averages more than the guy on Twitch, and I average more than the guy on Facebook. Why would I
That's
grow a
surprising.
platform that's not growing my overall brand? No shot, bro. So that's why I've been making my priority to post on Facebook first, then moving that video to TikTok later. Not at the exact same time. I just post it whenever I get around to it.
That makes sense.
Like, why would I waste my time making the effort to edit a TikTok specific video?
I don't. I use Athenoscopes and I turn off the watermark, and then the only editing I ever do is I just make the what's it called?
Like a border or something?
No, the resolution or whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I make the resolution skinny so you can
Yeah.
only see that portion of the
You
screen.
can do that
and
on your
that's it.
iPhone for anyone that doesn't know.
And that's it. And I'm not ever.
Yeah.
I've never seen TikTok as a way to grow my total brand. It just isn't something.
I
that's
think
always
it
been
helps,
that way.
but that overall retention and growth as far as your streaming platform goes is not TikTok is not the way. It does help, but I don't think it's the way.
Yeah, so excuse me. I personally don't think I use TikTok for that purpose.
Yeah, which is perfectly fine.
I'm currently I've now after a couple tries, I'm really good at remembering numbers. So after
would hope.
I've edited a few videos, now I know in Resolve, I switch it to the skinny, right? The project settings, but then I know where my camera is in the layout. Now, obviously, this will change if I'm doing a different scene when I need to capture or whatever. But for my main thing, I know what zoom point I need to be to get my space where it needs to be, and then I shift it up, and I know where that is, and like everything flows in, and I can get it done pretty damn quick as long as I have the clip already made, and just put it in there. And I've been doing like a 2 second, like, no, it's more than two, but like a little intro most of the time before my clip,
Just good.
just to explain it, right? What's going to happen to hook people in, hopefully.
With the cast.
But yeah,
I'm
just
not
depending.
hacking and I'm
But
on a cast.
hold on.
I watched that video at least 100 times.
I
bro.
like that one, right? Well, you should
It's a
watch
good one.
my one from yesterday, because it's about somebody calling themselves trash.
So what you're describing is like, you know, your preset for each one of your videos because you don't move shit.
I can do it pretty quick.
Yeah.
But my thing is more, I have something that happened when I was streaming that I want more people to be able to see. And it doesn't necessarily mean I want that person to then come follow my Twitch. I mean, I don't even plug it in the video. Most I do is put like one of those Twitch flickery gifs on it, right? It's like, okay, well, maybe they'll see it. But like, I don't plug it. I don't like try to get you to come over. Like, it's just like, I just have something that I found interesting, and maybe somebody else will, instead of a girl shaking her rump.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Or a
that's
boy shaking her
interesting.
rump. Either one, right?
Yeah. I mean, I do it all the time. So.
What did you say, Justin?
Hey, listening, girl shaking her rump, interesting. All right, that's a heart every time.
I don't want to see his timeline.
He said that's a heart every time.
I'm a single dude, man. Come on now.
Oh yeah, it's completely fine. TikTok's not a dating app, though, is it?
No,
It can
definitely not. a
Definitely,
dating app.
definitely
Let's
just
back that up.
that's definitely a thirst trap waiting to happen. Anybody out there
Oh, absolutely.
that's 100% like, oh, somebody date me, or
Yeah, can I
always
get
in the
$50
sun,
for my freaking for my Cash App, please?
always in the sun, you know.
Dude, their bio is, I was told to put this here.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be. I'm not.
No,
I never
you're
want to. I
talking
never.
about
I
a
never.
specific stereotype.
I never want to be considered sexist, because I am not.
Me either.
I am completely fine.
I love women.
No, yeah, right. I am completely fine with that approach. I actually put more blame on the viewer, the recipient of that message, that gets it mixed up. Mr. Justin hearting every one of
you're
those.
the one that's hearting it, so it's getting fed. All right, it's going
Listen,
out there,
There's
bro.
nothing wrong with that.
I tell people all the time, if you don't want to see it, don't support it.
Hey,
It'll
I
go
wouldn't
away.
see it, so I'll support it. You don't want to see it,
and
don't
that's
support.
fine.
You know which one keeps popping up on mine, which I love? He does the same exact thing all the time. It's the giant tall guy. Have you guys seen him? Where he fakes
Where he
like
stops at the doorway.
he stops every single thing he's gonna hit his head in.
And then he
Every
like
single-
dips down.
He's like, "Where do you guys want me to go now?" Okay, I'm going to the grocery store, and I'll show you I can reach over. And he's like, stops, and then he continues like every single
I'll
time.
reach over the top step. It's like, what? I
Like
love that guy, dude.
Yeah,
That's
he keeps
awesome.
popping up.
He's
Anywho.
good. He's good.
Yeah, so my only thing is, I am finally, Black, closing in on 500 followers on Twitch, and that has been all
We get like 478.
470 something, and it's like,
I was looking at it the other day.
it's all organic, which I love, right? Other than like maybe my first 50, which were like, hey, I need to get affiliate. That was
Yeah,
only
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
goal,
yeah.
follow for follow bullshit. Now it's like organic. People either have come and found me. Maybe they want to do follow for follow, whatever. I don't care. But it's been the way I wanted to grow it, which was organic. But when I hit 500, I might take to TikTok and see if I can't encourage the extra 500, you know?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Like,
Yeah, not at all.
oh,
No,
it would
I'm
be
close too, man. I'm close too. I'm like 300 from 500. I mean, I'm like 30 from 500.
30. Yeah, we're basically the same thing then. We're pretty
So
close. We're pretty close. So it's been, my 2-year anniversary of affiliate, I think, is like in a couple weeks, because I'm getting that badge. Like, I don't know if you guys, Black probably doesn't know this about Twitch, but Justin, you probably maybe saw the email where they enabled more badges based on how long you've been on Twitch, Black. Now, not partner. Remember, you used to not get more badges, loyalty badges, until you were partner. Now, if you have been on Twitch for a year, you'll get a 1.5 and 2-year loyalty badges, where before you would have only had up to 12 months.
Yeah.
So I'm
Where
coming
do you
up on
see that?
it was an email. But
No,
it's
where do
in
you
your
see
loyalty badges and emotes. You'll have a bunch unlocked.
So emotes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's under emotes, and then it's loyalty badges.
So
I
I
think.
have 3 slots for tier 3, four slots for tier
No,
2,
it's
and
not
8
emotes.
slots for
It's the
tier 1.
loyalty badges. It's sorry, it's not
Loyalty
under emotes.
badges.
You have to go under loyalty badges. It's a completely separate area than emotes. It's like your guy who grows up as a baby, right? He grows
Yeah,
up.
I
as
don't know where that's at.
It's in your mod tools somewhere.
Affiliate?
Yeah, it'll be under affiliate, and then there will be like loyalty.
Subscriber badges.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I have
Keep unlocked.
all the way up to 1 year, 1.5 years, 2
2,
years,
2.5,
2.5, 3,
Yep.
and 4. Or 3.5.
Yeah.
That's where it stops.
So it will continue to grow the longer you are affiliated. So if you're affiliated for 5 years, you'll have 5.5 and 6 because they do a year ahead.
Nice. Oh, you can customize the flare?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
customized
yeah.
the flare with a flame. I did like a
Nice.
customized flame. It's blue for tier 2 and green for tier
That's
3.
awesome.
Or
Man, I got so
Orange
much
for-
shit on Twitch.
so it was cool to see that, but I guess Justin, it's been nice. I don't know how you've grown, if it's just organic. Like I like that was what I wanted, right? I have the goal of 1,000 for only one reason. Everybody that I've talked to knows it. It's to be able to get an Epic creator code. So I can.
Which they just closed the application again.
They closed it again.
Yeah. They said it'll open up in September. Or at least that's their goal.
Ooh, maybe I'll. When I hit 500, I'll post that we
You
have
got
to
time.
get there before September.
I have 48 subs on Twitch right now.
I wanted.
Yeah, I'm going for that same thing for Call of Duty actually. So I've been looking into that and everything, trying to get a creator code for Call of Duty. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, I've
That's
never
always
tried.
been closed though, right?
No. They you can email Activision and talk to them about possibly getting a creator code, but you have to they look at all your stuff. They ask you for everything, and then you gotta.
Let's do it.
I probably
talk
would
to them.
email Epic if it wasn't open when I finally get 1,000. If it wasn't open when I finally get 1,000, I would just puppy dog guy them. Be like, listen,
Yeah, I logged into it the other day.
I
and they were
grew-
like, closed.
I grew a streaming service to the required amount, right? Not just an Instagram or a Twitter that's
Yeah, but-
usually
But
easier.
they change the requirements every time it goes down though. You know that, right?
What did they change it to?
Like they like last time it used to be 750, then it went up to 1,000. And this time I don't think they'll adjust that, but they're adjusting the requirement per platform. Like they're removing TikTok off the platform.
I
TikTok
didn't even
does
know it
not
was on.
count.
I didn't even know it was on there.
Yeah, TikTok doesn't count as a social media in Epic's eyes. Twitch does, YouTube does, like all the mainstream. And I know that's what's happening this go around. They're removing that. And then they're changing something to where you can lose your Epic creator code if it's like stays stagnant for so long.
So my thing is I want the customs, right?
Yeah,
Like,
which everyone wants.
Like
yeah.
I can say, hey, use my creator code, but like I'm not really thinking about that. Like I'll use it myself, obviously, but it's like I don't really care. I want it for the customs. Like I think I'd be able to like do more community things that way, right? Because right now I get people asking to want to play, and you're limited with how many people you can get into a lobby with you. So if you can get into a custom game, people feel like they're playing with you, but they're actually just in the same lobby as you.
Yeah,
it kind of helps you build that community. So Justin, hey, we're on the same pace. Let's keep each other going in the same direction. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get these tournaments popping and everything like that. That's really what I'm pushing for and stuff like that. The next one is going to be on the 1st. But yeah, they're open to everybody.
Not even the
and everything like
30th? Like what the fuck's up with that?
No, it's the first Sunday of every month.
Yeah, but we have our thing the 30th.
Listen, I'm gonna do our thing the 30th, and then the next day do another thing.
No,
Or
August
the 31st?
31st. 2 days later. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
2 days. 2 days.
Oh, okay. My bad. You think a postman would
You
like
would know
know
the
his
dates,
days.
you know?
Hey, listen. You know how much I actually not at all, dude. I write the date maybe once in a whole day.
What we can do is get into one of those fake arguments on TikTok. you know, at who can
Just
grow
do it.
faster, and then just
fuck you.
just get you know, just clip that
It's
whole
us three.
thing on Black was doing earlier, where he was cursing us out, and he had fire in his eyes, you know, where he was just yelling
It's
about.
because I was right.
I'm just saying,
No,
like,
he's wrong.
we'll just
He's
clip
wrong.
that out of context. It'll seem like a big fight, and then it'll be like, all right, who can get to 1,000 first? You know, like just bait and switch people into it. You know, people love that.
You gotta start the video and be like, my buddy is severely against me growing on TikTok. Here's a clip when he got mad at me because I gained followers faster than him, and then just have me screaming.
But I'm not gonna say on
that'd be
TikTok.
great.
I'm gonna say on Twitch. You know, like it's
Yeah,
a
I
Twitch
know, but
battle.
like it would be there.
It'd be pretty cool.
That'd
It'd
be funny.
be funny to you know, we got to delete this. You know, people can't see this
That's
behind the
so
scene
great.
conversation because they'll just expose us. You know, that's what I like. I just can't follow if Swag and Nick Merckx actually don't get along or do get along. Like
They get along. He made a video about it.
Yeah, I've heard that they get along and stuff. However, they don't really want to play with each other. That's
No,
what
and that's exactly what Nick Merckx said. Like I follow Nick Merckx on YouTube and like everywhere. You know, same as Tim, but
and that's okay.
he come out and went.
say that's
you know, when
okay?
He was like,
That's okay. They don't have to play with each other.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
okay.
and
I thought he was saying-
that's
I
what he
thought he
said.
was
Swag
giving-
is in a different.
I thought Justin was giving you the okay for following Nick Merckx on these platforms. That's what
Oh, that's not how I took it.
Oh, dude,
I was like,
like the video.
I was getting ready to do it, man. I was getting ready to fucking do it. Like the video, man.
I freaking love that guy. That guy's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's a good entertainer.
Yeah, he is. He is for sure. But yeah, no, I mean, Swag is a different type of person than Nick, and
And
I
that's
honestly,
exactly what he said.
and I think that them playing together actually broke off from both of their different entertainment types. So I don't
Yeah.
think it was a good thing for them to play together.
No, and Nick, you know, I think what he said in the video was, you know, I got much respect for Swag, and when it boils down to it or something, you know, we just have different play styles, and that doesn't mesh. And which is fully agreeable to anyone that plays any game with someone that has their own way of playing and just can't stand the other way the person plays.
Sure.
Because that will break the team.
sure. No, I agree. I raged pretty hard the other day on my team. Pretty hard. I quit.
Yeah, but that's how you play.
I backed out on him.
Wait,
I
I've never
didn't.
seen
I
you
didn't
that
pull
bad.
I didn't pull the party. I just left the game. And,
So when
and
are we gonna
closed
play
the app.
Warzone? Is the real question, man. I'll you carry me and
Whoa,
I'll just
whoa,
no
whoa!
mess around.
You're
He says
carrying.
this shit all the time.
You're
He's
carrying.
like, it's like a humble brag, little fucker.
You're carrying. I mean, last time we played Warzone with a guest was with Footloose, and he dropped 20 in that game. That we got
Yeah,
a dub.
Foot's
We got
cracked.
a dub, and he had
Dang, okay.
20. I had a
I
respectable
invited him
3.
to that tournament
I had a
too.
respectable 3. You know, I had a respectable 3 kills. I think Black
Nice,
had a
bro.
goose egg, right? I think Black had a goose egg.
Yeah, I was dead.
I'm just gonna tell it like it is. Whatever. He had
No,
0.
I was dead pretty much most of that match.
Nice. Goose
Uh,
egg.
I was there for the moral support,
At
not
least
the
it
game.
wasn't a chicken.
Justin,
Yeah.
I'm down. We can definitely sync up one night with that Black is able to stream late as well. Because he normally doesn't play unless he's streaming. So if he's
My
able to
wife
stream,
actually likes my new schedule:
what is your new schedule?
8 to noon, and then 6 to 8.
Okay.
She loves it, and then sometimes I go later, like 9.
Yeah, we'd have to catch. I mean, we could catch a couple games at the very end of yours because I'm not usually on
Yeah.
until you said 6 to 8. Black.
Yeah, and well,
I've
sometimes
been getting
it's
on like between 8
sometimes
and
it's
9
later.
my time.
Yeah,
so
sometimes it's later. If I have a ton of editing I'm gonna do, I'll get on at 8, play a couple games, and I'll finish and then edit till midnight.
and with Justin, we'd probably have to you'd have to move it back a little bit more too. He's on the Pacific coast, but I'm supposed to get this off. Not this coming week, but the following, and then I'm down, Justin. We can make that happen. I don't
You only
want.
need those 2 fingers anyways, man.
Justin, I invited him to our tournament, and he went, "I ain't playing that."
Yeah.
Why not?
I didn't.
Why
I
not,
could
bro?
see him through
It's
his
for
control.
fun.
I could
It's
see
for
him through his
fun.
text message. He's like,
Yeah, exactly.
"What the
Exactly.
fuck?"
Fun. Hey, listen.
It is just for fun.
I understand.
not all
but, like,
tournaments are for
it's-
wins,
but
man.
At
and
the
I
same
capped
time,
the KD. That's why he's not allowed to play.
listen. At the same time,
My
okay?
KD's only like 0.3.
Fun is defined by what
2.3.
you enjoy, okay? And me dying because my fingers can't move is not fun, all right? I've
Okay,
I've
fair.
honestly figured
Fair
out
enough.
let's be
Okay.
honest. Black, it's fair to say that I love Fortnite. And
Okay.
over the last 2.5 weeks that I've had this cast in my hand, I've played very, very little Fortnite. Hoy has
Oh, I
literally
know.
come
I
into my
watch it
stream to
all the
say,
time.
"Oh, you're just a full Warzone player now." That's what he says, and it's like,
I mean, I made the comment the other day. He's just slowly transitioning.
no, it's the fact that if I'm gonna have to play controller, which I am, this does not work on a keyboard, right? If I'm gonna play on controller, Fortnite is a lot harder game to play on a controller. It takes a
Can
lot
you
of
even hit anything with your pinky?
no, like what on a controller? These things don't do
Yeah.
anything, and the pinky's like
I
it's
can't.
hidden. Look, it's hidden. Anywho,
I know. Dude,
the
that finger's super long.
look, Fortnite on a controller takes Fortnite on a controller takes it takes a different like here's the thing. If I was going to switch to controller and start playing controller all the time for Fortnite, I probably would try playing with my hand like this, right? But I don't plan on going back to controller. I grinded to get to mouse and keyboard. I'm not going back. So I don't want to spend my time. I actually found the last couple of nights I've been playing with Neo Black. Rocket League is my game for a broken hand because you don't need a lot of fingers. It's literally just a joystick. That's it.
I know.
It's a joystick and everything else is my right hand. It's like boost, jump. Everything's my right hand.
Yeah.
But
Neo's
hey, I
good
got
people
called.
too.
I got called a hacker. With a broken hand.
Oh,
So
that was great.
Listen.
You can hear
They
it through the
acting, bro.
TikTok. That guy's running right at him, and then the dude starts reloading, and so Caesar goes, "FBI, open up!" Pow!
Yeah,
Dude,
literally, like,
that is a doornail.
I popped Daddy and I literally it is kind of sus in the video because I pop Daddy and I come right up to the door and stop like a foot away from the door. I just stop on a dime. And then I'm just listening, and as soon as I hear his footsteps on the other side of the door, I smack through it, and literally the gun is on him, and I put him down to the ground. He just freaks out.
Instant. He goes.
Oh, these
"Yeah,
guys
we
are
got a
hacking.
hacker."
No, these guys are hacking. I'm
In
like,
the most calmest voice ever.
these guys
It
are
was
hacking.
the best.
I get that probably on the daily. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, if you're smacking people around.
Oh, it's
obviously.
awful. It's awful.
Oh yeah, when someone
awful.
hits spectate and they see you have like 40 kills, they're like, "I can smell the susness."
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I honestly don't dry up that high of kill games all the time, dude. I'm
Whatever.
like,
I don't
I'm
even
like
care.
20
There's nothing you
average.
can say.
20
Whatever.
average.
Okay.
Well, when I get
But,
the cast off,
My KD is like 0.3.
You forget the 2-point.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
when I get the cast off, we'll jump into a game. I'll
yeah.
host a lobby hopefully because I don't think I want to play a 2KD
Hosting
lobby.
doesn't help.
I don't
Hey,
want to play a
we-
2KD lobby.
It
doesn't help.
We can hop on my alt.
Okay,
and
that
I'll
sounds
play
like a
on my
great. That
alt.
sounds like a
I'll
great.
get on
plan.
my alt.
Sounds
My
like a great
alt
plan.
account's got like 0.8 KD.
And we'll do that and everything like that, and we'll play on that. Because I'm gonna have to separate my accounts because skill-based matchmaking is just awful. Like I'm in multiplayer right now, I have like a 2.1 or 2.2 KD, and when I play with my friends, like we're in lobbies that everybody's got 2.0 KDs,
Sure.
and I'm just like, yo, it's not fun for somebody.
I thought you wanted
when
to.
they're
I
just
thought you
getting
wanted to be
smacked.
pro, bro. I thought you wanted to be pro.
Dude, that laugh. I love you.
Listen, like I want to be pro, but I can't carry a 6v2 of a bunch of 2v2s when, I mean, a bunch of 2K.
I
He's
thought you
saying
wanted
the
to
people
be-
he plays with, they're trash.
I thought you wanted to be pro though. Pros can carry trash cans. You know?
Oh, too. With me, that trash
Yeah,
can's full of
totally,
shit, bro.
Yeah.
I will not be playing
carry
Rebirth
all
though.
trash.
I'm gonna say that
I hate
won't.
Rebirth.
Oh,
I hate it.
Can't stand it. Can't
Fucking
stand it.
hate it.
All right, man. Sounds good. I'll drop 3. You drop 12, and we'll win.
I'm gonna drop like 2, hopefully, to get my 1 KD for the one time I die, and then the second time that I die before we win. When we lose the game, or if I die in the gulag and then you buy me back and then we win the game. Whatever. My goal is always 2 kills, so I can keep marching my way to a 1 KD. All right. I got a long way to go.
Gotcha. So you drop 12, I'll drop 3, and then we'll win the game. It's great.
Okay. When you
Yum,
say
yum, yum,
3,
yum.
do you mean 33?
No. Just 3.
I don't think this is going to work. You're going to have to drop 33. Especially if you expect me to have 12. Unless you're going to have like
bro.
You need to
unless
get a
you're gonna
weak
have, like-
point.
I'm gonna have 15,000 damage. Okay.
That's what I was
And,
going
like,
to say.
2 kills.
That'll work. No, that'll work. That'll work. I was going to say if you just want to like get them one shot and I'll just do the rest, okay? What I've been
All right,
noticing
sounds good. I'll run away after that.
I do like using the car. It's fun. It's a fun little thing to do. I notice that sometimes I'll be hitting headshots and it's great. Sometimes I'm
Okay,
hitting
all
all
right.
body shots. So what I've been doing is letting my team shoot their AR first, and then I catch them with that body shot after and then I get the knock. And it's fucking,
That's
it's
smart.
great. It's great.
That's
like,
good plays.
I'm like, if
How
I'm
many
not
kills do you get from snipers? How many kills do you get from snipers?
pretty much
Because
all,
I ragged.
pretty
I
much all
ragged
my
on-
kills are from snipe.
Okay, I ragged on a Black for this when he was doing a challenge. He kept on getting a loadout with the sniper. Name one pro that uses a sniper.
Oh, you're very
consistently.
little.
No. So just so you know, I run a car with a Farah, and I said this to somebody the other day. Farah iron sights, right? So I can use it up close. I found myself when I run the car never pulling out my Farah for anything other than running.
Yeah,
Literally.
I feel that. You get a little reliant on it, like me and my SPR.
No, I'm saying, I just literally use a car when I should be using my AR from like mid range. I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna shoot this car a bunch of times. Now,
See, and I
obviously,
run
if I'm in a
around-
house,
yeah.
if I'm in like a house and I have to shoot somebody up close like that, different story. But I'm just saying, I have found and somebody was like, well, if you're not using your AR like an AR, then just switch to an SMG, right?
Yeah,
like if you're not
smart.
going to shoot far away, then just shoot. I just haven't
Yeah.
done it yet.
See, and I use the M13 with the SPR, and I use my SPR
just-
for movement.
Let's just be honest, Justin. I'm not a pro. I'm a content
listen,
creator. People don't want to
listen.
see me bap somebody with an SMG. They want to see me get stoked for hitting headshots or laugh at me for how many snipes I miss on the guy crawling on the ground. He's just like crawling and I can't hit him. He just
20
left,
shots
right,
missed,
left, right.
1 hit. I knew it.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Okay, but you just talked about slowly crawling your way to a 1 KD.
Yeah, I only
and-
need 2 kills a game for that. I told you, 2 kills a game.
No, well, no, you need more than that to crawl your way up.
No,
Because 2
yeah,
kills, if you die 2 times in 1 game, you have to get 3 kills
I'm at
to
a,
be above
no,
it.
But I'm at a 1. So like as long as you never drop below, right? So I'm always a baseball guy, right? So if I'm going to bat 500, I just need to make sure I always get 1 hit to my 2 at bats, right? And that's all I never need to do, and I'll never be below 500. So
Gotcha.
I obviously want to
Yeah, but that
crawl
still
my
doesn't work.
I want to crawl my way there, but if I never get less than 2 kills, I will, and I don't obviously get bought back a bunch of times, I will crawl my way there. I'm not saying I want to run my way there. I'm not trying to go 12-1, right? 12-2.
Why
I'm just
not?
trying to crawl my way there because I know my limitations. A man knows his limitations.
Nah.
Hey, listen, you switch to, like,
I run a Farah and an MP5. I do.
exactly.
But I
You
don't
run
like it.
that, You
It's not
run that,
fun.
and you drive up to people, hop out of the car, and just blast them. You will drop 12 kills in the game. There's no way you don't. Simple as that.
This is why I
not
like
as
playing
much
with
fun.
Justin. He pushes my limit, and I love it.
Listen,
Because
Listen,
like I want to play that way, but
Listen.
I don't develop skills playing the way I play when I'm dropping solo duo. Because I run, I'm constantly changing my loadout, so I'm never comfortable. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to stick with that AR SMG to push people. And dude, my skill level is getting up there. And now my KD's above a 1. And but anytime you put a challenge on me, you little fucker, all I can think about is playing it safe. That's it. And I'm comfortable with my favorite loadout, M13 SPR, which is like the car. And I'm just so comfortable with that loadout.
fair. I have never run a sniper. Never.
you just.
I think
you
it's useless. It's
I
useless.
have a
Oh my
video
God, it's
of you with an
so-
SPR, bro.
It's so much fun.
Okay.
It's so much fun.
Multiplayer, I use snipers daily because it's more pinpoint accuracy. So I
Oh, yeah,
focus
yeah,
on
yeah.
my accuracy
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
multiplayer.
Okay.
Warzone, I will not use the sniper. The reason why
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
use snipers is because
The map is so big. Sometimes you just need a
Yeah.
sniper.
I agree.
no, you need a car.
He says push him.
I'm
No,
gonna
you
be
just
honest.
sniper,
I'm gonna
you
be
need a
honest.
car.
I haven't played
With a C,
Warzone.
not a
I
K.
haven't played Warzone nearly as much. Okay. But the number of times I've died in a vehicle. Okay.
It was sniper.
No. Do some bullshit jab that somebody's carrying around. Okay.
C4.
A C4 blow up, anything is just enough to never make me want to get in a vehicle unless I
Trophy.
actually have to. No,
Well,
because
you
I don't
do.
want to carry a trophy around. I want to carry dead silence around, okay? I don't
You don't
want...
need a
Jetty.
trophy. You don't need a trophy.
He's saying drive better. Oh my god.
There's literally a javelin that people shoot at you and you die. And sometimes I'm
Okay,
not the one
let-
driving,
let-
Justin, okay?
If a javelin starts locking onto my vehicle, I'm out that bitch. Like it's
Yeah, because it
Sorry,
stops
sorry.
tracking.
Let me
It stops tracking.
let me just say I am saying javelin, but what I mean is an RPG, okay?
okay. All right, fair.
So
but
all of a sudden
honestly
my
speaking-
car is blown up and now I'm sitting outside of it, okay?
Okay, fair. But honestly speaking, I don't die very often from getting shot by.
You
an
also
RPG.
have a 2.3 KD. You obviously don't die
Which
very
means-
often. You don't die
which
very
means-
often.
Hey, but which also means I'm playing in much more sweaty lobbies.
You know what? You know what? You know, you
Your
remind
base
me of
is capped
somebody.
at 1.3.
You remind me of somebody who's good at like math, and you have the student who's just like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it, and you're like, it's just this. And you just and it's just like I just don't get it, you know, and you're just like
Okay,
pushing
no,
it.
I understand. Hey, you play Fortnite. I get it. Snipers are good in Fortnite.
I don't run a sniper a lot of time in Fortnite. That's the funny thing.
Okay, I'm just saying.
The funny thing is I don't, because the
He
difference.
says, I get it. You play Fortnite.
The difference in Fortnite, right? The big difference that I know, other than building, obviously, and not needing cover, the big difference is the storm, where you can retain more
Health?
storm and health in
Yeah.
Fortnite, where you can't. Like, if you're in the storm in Warzone, you're dead, right?
You're dead.
In Fortnite, you need heals, right? You can
I
carry
think I
heals.
like that.
What, you
Fair.
like that you're
That
dead,
makes
or you
sense.
like that you're not dead in Fortnite?
I don't like that part about Fortnite.
Oh, I
wish
love
the
it because I
storm
call
would kill
myself
you.
I call myself the Storm Whisperer. It's all about how you know the map. In Warzone, your objective is always to stay in front of the storm, right? That's your objective in Warzone. Don't
That's
be-
what
It should be
I
in-
run in the storm all the time in order to get like lane
Rotation.
bios and that type of stuff all the time.
if you
like with
have
gas
something
masks
with a
or
gas
something.
mask or like it's a light, you know, you can go into it briefly. I get that. I'm not saying that. Sometimes rotating in Fortnite might mean you're in the storm for the whole duration of it.
Yeah, that's different.
And I really enjoy the nuance of knowing, well, I'm in this part of the map and I know there's a campfire there, right? Like I know where I can pick up healing abilities along the way. And that like puzzle, like I joke all the time when I'm in the storm, you're with the Storm Whisperer, we're going to make it out of here, blah, 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 right? Like I get enjoyment out of that aspect of it because it's like a puzzle. It's a strategy. It's a different type of strategy. Warzone,
Yeah,
when
of
all of a
course.
sudden I look down, I'm like, oh, fuck, the storm's, I'm dead, you know? And you start to
Love
run,
it.
it's like, that's terrible. I hate it.
Didn't you know you can't be fucking fighting people in the zone very long because they're gonna die just like you if you get a couple
No,
taps on them.
I completely, I mean, I
love
agree
it.
with that. It's not the storm fighting I like doing in Fortnite, right? It's,
fucking hate it.
I'm fighting the storm, not other people. But in Warzone, I don't know. It's just, I want to be looting. And, you know, sometimes when you land at lumber, you have to run a long way, okay?
I think the
Stop landing
biggest
lumber.
No.
yeah
Nope.
I think the
Nope.
biggest thing for like that a lot of
Guys, if you
people
want to stream
need to
snipe
learn
Caesar,
with
go to lumber.
Warzone overall that I've noticed at least is no one ever rotates well. Like
You need that
um,
circle rotation.
like if you are going to be dropping far out, you should be dropping near a vehicle. Simple as that.
100%.
If you're
Well, there's
not dropping
vehicles.
near a vehicle, you're wrong.
There's vehicles out at
Drop-
lumber, but I like to walk it in. You know, I like to walk it out sometimes. Black, your claim for people who want to stream snipe me, okay? Just so you know, everybody out there, if you want to stream snipe me, it's a lose-lose, okay? It's a lose-lose because if you kill me, you have killed a cripple, okay? And if you die to me, you've died to a cripple, okay? So just so you know,
What do you think of that? You think he's a cripple while you're sitting
No.
in that wheelchair, bro? Huh? Justice? I
Broken
said
hand.
Justice, not
Broken
Justine.
hand. Is that better? Is that better for you?
Listen, you're
Okay,
not a cripple.
I'm fine with that.
You can still hold the
I just
mouse
wanna
with
correct
that
it.
thing.
There's a guy playing with his chin, bro.
I understand. I'm not trying to make. I'm not. Do not take my words and literally like flame them out. Okay. Don't gaslight me. Don't light a
I mean, you're
match.
the one that said it.
Broken hand. Are you happy? I'll say
Yeah, I
broken
am.
hand. Technically, this would make me handicapped right now. That's what this would do. This would be a handicap.
Maybe
Just
in
like
golf.
Is that your right or your left?
this is my
hand?
left
That's your
hand.
right.
This is my left hand.
Oh,
Are
it's
you
mirrored.
left-handed?
That's right. That's right.
It's
Man.
backwards for you because I'm in Discord
Yeah,
sharing
yeah,
screen.
yeah.
But yeah,
Are you
left-handed?
are you left-handed?
no, I'm right-handed. But
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. I'm happy for you.
happily married as well, Justin. Not needed, as I tell everybody who's been in my stream. How old are you, Justin? You just
I'm
went.
25.
You just
He
went to
said
like.
old enough. Don't worry
No,
about it.
no. I'm saying he just went to like the 12, 13-year-old joke in my chat. You know what I mean? Like he literally just cut his age in half and just joked with like the 13-year-old who just hit
Hey
puberty.
man, you gotta appeal to.
I mean,
all
I would be
ages.
too if I'm getting smacked by 8-year-olds on the daily. So
Hey, bro, it happens. Black, you're playing this 8-year-old. You have no say
he
in
will
this game, bro.
spank me, bro.
Yeah, dude, you ain't gonna get a kill. I'm telling you,
I probably wouldn't. I'm not good, dude.
it's crazy, dude.
I
It's
literally
nuts.
fought my way to above a 1 point KD. Like I fucking shit myself on the daily. I hated every second of it.
Kid's nuts, dude. I'm just telling you, bro. It shocked me. I'll tell you that.
You guys have me. I apologize for anyone out there who I've offended with my crippled comment. I meant my broken hand.
He's still thinking about
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it
good,
because
dude.
that's never
no
my
one's upset.
objective,
No one's
Black,
upset.
you
They're all
asshole.
good.
it. What's up, Bobby?
An asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a
man.
lose-lose.
You're talking to someone
Yeah,
that
what's that?
literally has a guy come in and make cripple jokes on the daily, and he's the only one I allowed to do it with TTS. He's the only one. And it's that Justice guy that we made a logo for with his tank chair because it's fucking badass. Dude, people come in and they don't know he's actually like paraplegic. And dude, like them jokes, chat's like,
Yeah, like, why is that okay to say?
so I have to pause my stream and I'm like, guys, Justice is welcome here. He wants to free, a little bit of steam, all that stuff. And so, this is his way of like making a joke of his situation. So this is what he likes to do. So please don't, if you're offended, leave.
And please
You know,
don't.
this is what he likes to do.
And please don't follow suit.
Yeah. And
Like, I
tell
feel
him
like that's the hard part, right? Like, once somebody
some
opens
people
up the
do.
door, then it's like, oh, what's acceptable and what's
Yeah.
not, right? And then it's like,
I tell him,
he
I
might
lay
not
down the
get,
rules.
but he might not get offended by it because he's the one making the joke.
Yeah.
But then you might have somebody else who does get offended it, and now it's somebody who's not in that situation making the joke. It's just
Yeah.
like a.
It
Anywho,
happens. It does. It
it's a
happens.
lose-lose because if you beat me, I have a broken hand, and if I beat you, I have a broken hand. There, you guys happy? God damn it! Stop making me
I was
feel
very
bad.
proud. I was very proud of what we just accomplished here, Justin.
So annoyed by it, to be honest with you. Just so annoyed.
We stopped talking about it. You're the one that brought it back up.
Well, I had to bring it back up because you left me on red. You literally left me on red.
What?
So like, I'm gonna be like, why didn't you text me back? You know what I mean? Like, you're just gonna act like, oh well, why are you still bringing it up? Because you didn't say yes or no to going to dinner tomorrow. Okay.
You sound like my wife, bro.
Just saying. At least I
Oh
don't
my
smell
God.
like her.
Dude, she smells fantastic.
I-
I asked her the other day what
That's
she
not what
smelled
that's
like.
not what your Facebook says about last night.
Oh, dude, she shit her pants last night,
Just
and I
saying.
swear to God, it destroyed the house, bro. It was so bad. It was bad.
Okay.
I read your message and I'm just like,
She's gonna be so pissed when
I-
she reads
I-
that. That's what
I
said.
read the comment and post and I'm like, Black, I think opening the curtain behind the curtain so people can see behind the curtain, right?
I love it.
Like but like there's levels to that,
Nah.
like there's
Pregnant,
there
dude.
is certain amount like that's like
Nah,
okay,
bro.
people actually want this content.
Oh, 100%.
How many? I don't know. Maybe I'm different. Like I
I
didn't
was- I
need to
was
read
fine.
that. I didn't need to read that. Like I love being behind the curtain. Don't get me wrong, but like, is that the content is that the curtain I want to see? I don't know.
Oh, I mean, that's why I made it on my personal profile for people that actually know Miranda and not my Black Hat 2K
Are you
page.
sure it wasn't on Black Hack 2K?
I'm 1000% positive because she would have wrung my neck if I posted it on my community page.
Better go check again.
I don't have to. I know I did.
I'm just.
I don't think it is. I think
All right, so you're telling me I just need to unfriend Christopher
That's okay.
Miller or Miller
Yes.
Christopher. Okay.
Yes.
All right, I will unfriend Miller Christopher. As long as I get only a little bit behind the curtain with Black Hack 2K, I'll be good. I don't need to be under the sheets.
Dude, she's pregnant as shit and it's showing. So like she's gassy, she hates me, she loves pizza with pickles. I'm not understanding anything she says. It's rough.
That doesn't really
And
change.
I love it.
I'm pretty sure that's like the normal for you.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah. The last
That's
one
actually a
there was
good
just
comment.
like
Now she just has an excuse
the last one there was just no. You have the excuse now.
to be a dick.
No, you have the excuse of not understanding, but you normally
okay,
don't
okay,
understand
okay.
her. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I that makes sense too.
Mm.
Man, great valid points today.
All right. So, Postal Service. I mean, I got my questions out on Postal Service. We talked a lot about your gaming, Justin. We're gonna line up some COD once I get this cast off. We'll be good to go. I'd 100% like a carry. Honestly,
Are they
though,
gonna give you full dexterity?
are you
Like,
gonna?
Are you
I'll have to go through some physical therapy
okay?
to like loosen it up. They're taking it off at 4 weeks. I had my appointment on Thursday. They're taking it off at 4 weeks. It was 4 to 6. He said it's healing well. He said we can cut it off in 4 weeks. I was like nervous. I'm like, I'm going away on a bachelor party. Like, do I want it off? Do I want to just leave it on? He said if you leave it on he said if you leave it on, well, they're gonna give me a brace instead, which will be nice. I can put that on.
That's nice.
And I am ready to like. I'm not bothered by this, but I am ready to like wash my arm.
Yeah, I
Right.
feel that.
Like I just like I'm picking up things. I can see my fingers are like getting dirty. It's like I can only do so much to clean without getting it wet.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for that. But I was in the same boat. Like, what do I want? And he said, if you leave it on for 6, it will be a little bit harder of a rehab because now they'll be 6 weeks in that position. So working at it and stretching it and things like that will be a little bit tougher. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want that.
Have you ever had a cast before?
No, this first cast.
Dude, the smell that's about to come out of
Oh
that
my gosh, bro.
is gnarly.
I mean,
I broke
want
my
you
leg
guys-
when I was a kid, and I kept that cast in my closet just as like a remembrance.
No, I'm throwing it out.
And dude, I wish I would have thrown mine out because
This
my
is-
closet was uninhabitable by clothes.
And then
Yeah.
and then also just know, wash your arm, do not scratch it cuz it's going to itch like a mofo.
After or before,
the
you mean?
smell is like
Like after you get
It off?
it off, literally wash your arm like amazing, like scrub that shit. Do not scratch it. Because you will scratch until you are like bone.
I'll get out the cortisone cream. Will be
the
good.
smell, bro, is so
Oh,
bad.
it's awful. It's
Dude, you're
awful.
gonna be like, ugh.
Well, Justin, you know that I'm cutting out all the names on here and mailing them to the people who.
Yeah,
know?
yeah, you can keep
You
it.
can keep mine.
You guys, I'm just joking.
It's bad,
I'm
bro.
gonna
That
end
smell
up-
is wild.
I'm gonna end up throwing this out. I'm very sentimental, and normally I would want to keep it, but like I just don't have any desire to at all.
Trust me, once you smell it, you're gonna be like, get it out of here.
I think I got pictures of it when it was first on. Now it's getting dirty and dirty. I cleaned my garage today, and like I'm picking
The
things up.
smell.
It's like it's getting worse. Well, so my room, I have this box fan in here because this, even though I'm in my basement, it's like been hot, right, in Pennsylvania and probably everywhere. But it's been so hot in this room, and this computer's making it hot in here. I have sweat underneath this thing every night. I know it's gonna be terrible.
Nah, bro. Like, there's
gonna
terrible,
be
and then there's cast terrible.
It's gonna be awful, dude.
It's
You're
a whole
gonna take
nother
it off,
smell.
and you're going to want to scrub your arm for the next like 2 days. Not even lying.
I'm excited.
Have you ever had braces?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, you know when you get your braces off, how you still have that like
teeth,
slimy
yeah,
feeling
yeah.
on your teeth, and so you're licking your teeth for like a whole week.
hmm
Same concept.
So I'm gonna
But it
lick my
smells
arm
bad.
for a whole week.
but it smells bad.
Am I lick my arm? Am I gonna lick my arm? For
I
the
don't
whole
know.
week?
Are you a cat? Do you like need yourself? I don't
Oh
know.
my god, there's so much that could have just kept coming out of my head when you just said that. I don't know. Are you a cat? Do you? And it just like my brain just fluttered all these fucking jokes. I'm gonna leave it at that. Do you cough up a hairball? Do you hunt mice? I don't know. Are you a cat? Do you hate dogs?
I don't know. My
I
cat
don't know. Are you a
loves my
cat?
other dog.
Oh, this is great. What kind of questions you got for us, Justin? Any questions for us?
No,
You don't have to.
keep
You don't
thinking,
have
bro.
to, by the
It's
way.
not happening.
I don't have any questions for Black because that guy just sucks, bro. He sucks.
We
But
talk all the time, you dick.
That's probably why he doesn't have any questions.
That's what I'm saying.
but
I milk him dry.
so besides like Fortnite, what other serious games have you been playing, Caesar?
Yeah. So, good question. So for me,
What was the question?
what games? What games basically for me?
Okay.
So like for me, Justin, right? I grew up, I guess probably PlayStation PS1 came out before GameCube, right? I think so.
Yes.
So like
yes.
my uncle would always like that's what he would get me and my two brothers. I have an older and a younger brother. He would get us a new console when they came out, right? So he got us PS1, and like we had a Wii, and like I would play those games, right? It wasn't until the PS3 that I got into Call of Duty and starting play, like I said, MW2, and basically my life of gaming had always been new COD comes out, go pick it up, play for 4 months with our same 5 people, and then you either get bored of the game or people's schedules just get a little bit like okay, and then you go 5 or 6 months without playing, then you pick it up again, right? You get the new one, you go again. What's that, Black?
I hear so many people talk about like MW and like Black Ops, and it's like
If you want to tell me MW2 isn't
never
the
got
best
into
Call of
it.
Duty ever,
I never even
Okay.
played it. I played it with my friends like 5 or 6 times.
Listen,
I was never a
MW2
Call of
and
Duty
it will never be touched.
MW3.
It'll never be touched.
Okay. It goes MW2. It goes Modern Warfare the original, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and then all the other games after that suck ass.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, you'll never. Nobody in their right mind will ever convince me that there will ever be another game even close, remotely close to multiplayer MW2. Remotely close.
Not even close.
It just
That
can't
game
be
is so
touched.
good.
The mechanics of the
I have
game,
no input.
the maps on the game, everything about it was just flawless, right?
Yeah, I think the maps were just like
The maps
so
were
set up
perfect,
to
yeah.
be even. Like
yeah.
it's like
You could
it's
snipe.
not,
You could
it's
snipe
not
if
like
you wanted. You
maps
could.
now where literally
It was like a side
you-
advantage.
Oh yeah, you're on offense. Oh okay, well you're gonna plant the bomb all 3 times, and then you just gotta hold the bomb. Back then, it was literally like everything was exactly even on both sides. Did not matter what map it was or anything, and it was all just straight skill.
Yeah, you
Are
could.
you better or are you not?
You could snipe
Simple
if
as
you
that.
wanted to. You could run and gun if you wanted to. You know, we would do riot shields. Like if we really wanted to get fun, we'd do shotguns and riot shields and just troll people.
The models,
snipe.
freaking dualies, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But so I was Call of Duty. I was. But Call of Duty really only lasted a couple months for me every single year, right? Get a Call of Duty, play until just after Christmas sometime, and then wait till the next one came out. I'd mix in like some Madden here and there, whatever. But it wasn't until like the zombies, one of the Black Ops zombies, the Kino Deterrent one, like I would play that one for a very long time. Rather than multiplayer, we'd play zombies for a while. Me and my one friend would be online, and we made friends with these people on PlayStation Network from California, these girls, and you know we'd be playing with them, and just hours at a time. Because when you're high levels, you're like hours at a time. Fortnite changed the game for me, like gaming in general for me, because even my wife would say, right? We started dating. She would buy me snacks. It was COD release night. I'd be playing COD, and then she knew I'd play for a couple months. When Fortnite happened, it was 3 hours a night every day, and that hasn't stopped. The most this has stopped at this point, like on my honeymoon, I was away. I didn't have the ability to play on their Wi-Fi, and then now with my broken hand, I haven't been playing. The only other break I took in Fortnite was when I got my PC because I wanted to fully make the transition to mouse and keyboard. So I spent time like
Mm.
practicing in creative rather than actually playing the game. So I was playing COD on my PS4 and search, if you die, you know, you have some moments in between. I would be practicing free building on my PC, right? So I was like doing that for a little while. Otherwise, it's 3 hours a night every single night for the last 3.5 years. Okay, that's Fortnite for me, and
That's crazy.
it's really changed my persona on all games. It's made me want to get better because I've seen progression, right? I have gotten into Warzone quite a bit now. Seeing that I have gotten better at like knowing where to navigate and things like that. I don't know when my cast comes off if I'm going to go back to playing controller on Warzone or if I will go back to my mouse and keyboard. The reason is, well, so there, so what's interesting, it's not aim assist for me. What's interesting for me right now is I have trade-offs. I feel that I am better, obviously, with slide canceling because I don't have back paddles or anything like that. I'm better slide canceling on my mouse. Movement actually feels a little bit better there. And my lethal is my lethal tactical is, you know, 2 keys on my keyboard where I use bumper pinging for my controller. So I have to switch between my lethal, and that like sometimes catches me fucking with a heartbeat when I want to have a grenade or something, right? Like I'm in a shitty situation. So it's like there's trade-offs between each, and I don't know. I'm probably gonna try to switch between them and see which one I like better once I don't have the cast on my hand. Outside of that,
Controller is gonna make you a lot better player.
What's that?
Simple as that. Controller is gonna make you a lot better player.
Easy things do make you, you know, a subpar player.
Yeah, yep. Easier things make you a better player. Simple as that.
Yeah, subpar. I agree.
And if you get a controller that has the paddles on the back, you're gonna have any issues with slide canceling or anything of that sort.
Yeah.
And aim assist. No matter what anybody says, aim assist is OP, dude. It is the most broken thing in Call of Duty since the beginning of Call of Duty.
And the fact you can adjust it now on PC is wild.
Yeah, you can be on 110 FOV and still have aim assist. It's
crazy aim assist.
Yeah,
it's reactive.
So it's I always suggest if you want to get like serious or like play good in Call of Duty, you should be using a controller. If not, then load up Aim Labs and play 4,000 hours like I have, and then you might be a little bit better with mouse pointing with your mouse.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a matter. I'll probably switch between the two and see what it's like. I don't really, I get it. Aim assist is gonna be better. I don't see a problem with my aiming up close. It would probably be the farther shots that are gonna be a different story, right? On controller, like I don't know. We'll see once I get the cast off, because I do notice like some restrictions right now that I'm not getting shots far because we'll just see. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll see.
Well, like aim assist doesn't help sniping like much at all.
No.
Well, I'm not talking about sniping. I'm talking about with any AR from afar, right? I'm assuming that helps.
Well,
right?
It does help somewhat, but it's not like a big pull like it and everything. I will definitely say that mouse and keyboard is probably better from afar, but up close and personal battles, mouse and keyboard sucks. Yeah. It's awful. When someone slides right in front of you, I'm sorry, you're losing. Like if they break your ankles and everything like that, you're dead. If they have a controller and you don't, I'm sorry. Or you are going to flick so crazy across your entire desk with your mouse.
Oh, that I don't know.
This is him.
This is me, buddy.
This is Caesar. When he plays any game.
I would play controller then. I
don't know how he
No. This is me. My DPI is so high. Like this is a 360. This is like a 360, bro.
That's what I mean though, is you should use controller then, because mouse and keyboard, the advantage that mouse and keyboard has is when you have low sensitivity, recoil control is easy. Like easy. But
it's dumb easy.
But you have to have low sensitivity or else you're gonna correct like 90% of the time.
We'll try it out. this is a study that we can do. We can jump into some
Absolutely.
I need
lobbies
you
and I
to
can run
lower your
both.
DPI to at least 1,000, Caesar.
I am not lowering my DPI.
Play on 8. I play on 2 sensitivity and 800 DPI.
I think I'm 800 and 2.6. It's either that or I'm 400 and 2.6. I can't remember.
We'll have to see, guys. I play on 1800 DPI.
That's just crazy. That's crazy, man.
I
He's
like my
probably
mouse
like
to be able
How
to
do you
go.
keep track of your? How do you
in-game.
keep track of
No,
your
like-
actual crosshairs? That's
Justin,
all I want to know.
he has to be in. I bet you. Have you even touched your game sense for your mouse?
For Call of Duty, probably not.
It's 8. The guy's slinging fucking rocks, dude.
For Call of Duty, I don't think I've adjusted my sensitivity. For Fortnite, I have, but I don't think for Call of
Listen,
Duty.
if you hit me on 1800 DPI with a flick, I would report you.
I don't flick.
You don't have to. It's a movement.
I don't flick.
Flick.
I know where my surroundings are. I have both my
Hey, you have a good
headphones
one, Sherry.
on, bro.
Okay, fair.
I have
That's
both
not what
my
we're
headphones.
talking about, though.
Well, yeah, because I don't
But-
have to flick. He's
but
making
I
it
mean-
sound like there's a guy to my right. I need to flick over there. I'm saying I'm already looking at you because I hear you in front of me. You know what I mean? What?
But literally, when you let's say there's a guy to your just northeast, right? If you
Northeast?
go, yeah, if you go
Oh,
from
south.
north, what the heck,
Yeah,
northeast. If you go from looking forward to straight snapping on me with 800 DPI, I mean with 1800 DPI and 8 sensitivity, I'm reporting you.
I mean, you can report me. It's not like
Yeah,
it's not gonna matter. Like,
know,
they'll look. It's not gonna
I-
matter.
I'm just saying that's like straight hacker styles, bro. That's like what that stuff was nuts.
Well, I'm not gonna snap with like a sniper. I might snap with like an AR. I don't know. We'll see. Look, dude, I am mediocre at best. Okay, you're not gonna see anything.
Lower your
sus.
sensitivity. You'll be 100%.
No, I don't like the idea
100%.
of moving. I will spill way too many drinks. I don't know how Black does it with all those Dr. Pepper cans everywhere.
My mouse pad's probably the size of half your desk.
Hey, it's weird flex, bro. I don't care.
No, I'm
Weird.
saying
You know?
I have that space. I have that space.
Anywho, games though. So Call of Duty, obviously, Warzone. What I was gonna say is, I mean, I have played Rocket League in the past, and I just started now playing again. With this broken hand, it's actually been a lot of fun and a lot easier than some of these shooter games that you need like more than just a few buttons. We play Mario Kart every Monday on the Nintendo Switch. I have a group of people that I've been playing Mario Kart with, which have been great. I just got Mario Golf, so I'm going to be doing that once I figure out a little bit better setup in here for it, because I want to use like the actual Joy-Con and take shots. But PGA Tour 2K21, that's the game of the century right there. You can get that thing for $20. That's a good game. It's relaxing, Justin. If you haven't played that yet, have you seen Black play it?
Have I played it sober?
Are you not into sports games at all? Just first-person shooters, or
I played 2K every once in a while.
2K is a good one too.
I play 2K every once in a while, but that's about all. I think most sports games are.
So
overrated.
what I will say with PGA Tour, it is so realistic looking, right? It is so like, and it's tranquil, right? It's a golf game, right? So it's like if you are looking to just kind of vibe out, if you want to talk to chat and not worry. I mean, maybe you are really good at talking to chat while also dropping 60 some kills, right?
He is, sadly.
But if you want to vibe out and just like kind of relax and, just sit there and kind of, I haven't found the game better than PGA Tour, in my opinion, because it's just like you can play it fast if you want. Like you can fast forward through your shots as you go, but you can also just kind of like, I get addicted to playing like a full 4-round tournament. Like I play 4 rounds 72 holes back to back to back. It's just like, and I mean, I
That's
love
crazy.
golf in general, but it's just like, it's a nice game to just kind of like chill on.
Wait,
I'll
can we
check it out
settle
for sure.
something?
What's that?
Is it tournament or tournament?
Tournament?
Tournament.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, who said what? I didn't criticize
Some
you.
people say tournament.
No, it's tournament.
Yeah, I know.
That's how it's
Like
spelled.
some people like overpronounce some of the letters in there, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's different English languages.
Trying to figure out if you're trying to make fun of one of us or somebody else.
No, like just in general. It popped up
It's
in my
just
head.
different English languages people speak.
I don't know, it fucks with me every time I hear it.
You're
just
like saying if
It's
you...
just like pillow and pillow.
Pillow?
No,
Yeah.
it's pillow.
Yeah, it
pillow.
is. It is. It is. No, it is pillow.
It's pillow.
And-
Pillow.
And,
no, you're like Quaker. That's a Quaker thing.
What's Quaker?
Quaker Dutch is like Dutch country in Pennsylvania, right? Like Quaker Dutch is where like you're
It's like a pop soda thing?
no, it's like milk, mellow, pillow, right? It's like that. Just look up fucking Dutch. Quaker Dutch.
Listen,
Just look it up.
Actually,
Or mellow?
Americans are the only one. Americans, like American English, is the only ones that call it a pillow and not a pillow.
Not a pillow?
Not
It's
a
a
pillow,
pillow.
but a pillow.
It's a pillow.
It is a pillow, basing on American
pillow.
English.
It's an English word.
Basing on
fucked up.
American English. it is
Basing
a
on what I
pillow.
put my head on at night.
Okay, yeah. Basing on what you put your head on at night, American English, it is a pillow.
All right. So before you go
In
to bed
other
tonight, I
countries,
want
it's
you
a
to
pillow.
take a Tylenol Pel. Okay, take a
Ed.
Tylenol Pel. Okay, in your non-American English
Pel.
fucking thing. Tylenol Pel. Okay, instead of a Tylenol pill, I want you to take a Tylenol Pel.
All right,
Whoever
sounds good. I
whoever-
understand.
whoever looked at pillow and said pillow,
Actually, a pillow is, technically speaking, if you go by like English standard, right? A pillow is what you put your head on. A pillow is what's on the couch. Just saying. Just
Wait,
throwing it
what?
out there.
What?
A pillow is what you sleep, and
I'm
when
not
you
following.
sleep, you put your head on.
Okay.
But a pillow is what's on the couch, like the
Like a
cushions.
decorative pillow?
like the cushions that are on the back. Those are pillows. Pillows.
What?
Pillows. Sorry.
we're getting into like pronunciations now,
Grammar.
Black. It's your fault.
Anyways,
fault, Black.
besides all
like the
this,
thing is, me and my wife, we have this one argument about like we have a couple arguments on how we pronounce things. I say window and she says window.
it's window.
It is window.
Yeah, I'm aware, but like I just can't. I don't think that way.
Fine.
Like it just
Yeah.
comes out.
Fine.
All
Like I can't help it. It's just a window.
Like, is it Linda looking
like
through
a
the
pop-
window?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, so Linda looks through the window.
Yeah, I can't help it. It's just like it's one of those
What
things.
is Linda looking at through the window?
But what like all the people that I'm around, like
she on
a daily
Tinder?
basis.
While looking through the window?
Yeah, but like the thing
Linda,
is
is she on
it's
Tinder?
It's like the fucking pop soda thing. So like when
It's not.
the people
It's not.
I'm around,
No,
the
pop
people
and
I'm
soda
around
are
say window.
two separate words. They're two separate
my
words.
God.
It's not like the
But they
same
mean
thing.
the same shit.
No, but there's two separate words, bro. It's not like you saying the pronunciation differently, okay? It's not like the same thing. It's like
It
tomato and
is.
tomato. You can use that analogy. Don't you dare use the pop and soda analogy here. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so my daughter says pop, but my boy says soda.
Why? What do you say?
Pop. But I catch myself in between them, but I want to say I mostly stick with pop.
I only say soda if the location I am at, the surrounding people and
Oh, so
restaurants.
you're aware.
I'm aware of like who says
It's
what.
soda.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally soda.
No, it's. I took a
God,
geography
man.
class.
It's literally soda.
I took a geography class freshman year. I know why it is what it is, or what areas call things what. They mean the exact same thing. The thing that people like get offended by somebody saying pop is just absolutely annoying.
Well, like if you go to Louisville,
it's
it's
not
like
offensive.
Coke.
Pop
Coke
just
is
means
everything.
something else.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay,
It doesn't.
a
No.
pop or something like that is like a shot or like something of that sort. It's
No.
not like
no.
No.
yes,
No.
yes,
Dude,
yes.
what the fuck?
Sorry,
Oh
It's
my
soda.
god.
a pop is like a shot.
A shot is like a shot. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. A shot is
guess.
like a shot. Yeah.
I guess.
All right. Black, did you have any questions for Justin that you
No.
haven't already asked?
I don't have no questions. They all blew out the window.
What?
Fucking
What
done
are you?
with this
What are
man.
you? What are you trying? Like, what did they blow out of?
The window.
What is that?
I don't know what that is
I'm
either.
just done with him.
Oh,
So you
man.
guys are hosting a COD tournament at the end of the month?
Oh, he just said it again.
I said
It's
tournament.
It's tournament.
It's tournament.
What did I say?
Tournament.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, tournament.
Oh
No,
my-
it's tournament.
This is what started
They're
everything.
hosting a COD tournament at the end of the
No,
month.
No. It's a tournament. It's a tournament, not a tournament.
No. I'm pretty sure if you look at how the word
My
is spelled,
fucking God, bro.
there is an O before that U, you fuckers.
Tournament.
You guys are like
Yeah.
turn.
a
Turn. Ooh, turn. You left out the O that's there. It's tournament. Bastard. Tournament. It's.
Oh, really? Because Google just said tournament.
I didn't hear shit. You believe everything you hear?
When
I'll
it comes
post
to
it in chat.
Google, like
You believe everything you hear? I heard that
I
you.
don't know
I
how to
heard that.
translate, yeah.
I heard that UPS is better than USPS.
That's cool.
you're allowed to be wrong.
Good luck.
Anywho,
UPS and UPS.
you guys are hosting a COD event this next weekend,
Yep.
on the 30th. Are you guys going to be casting it?
Yeah, we're gonna load in and die, and then just spectate.
Oh, I
Yep,
thought he
yep.
wasn't allowed to be in the lobby.
No, we're gonna load in and die and spectate.
I'm kidding. I'm
We're,
kidding.
we're,
I'm
we're-
kidding.
yeah, we're gonna spectate and everything like that, and do a little COD casting,
Yep.
and everything for that tournament. It's gonna be it's gonna be pretty fun.
Yeah.
I invite everybody if anyone wants to play and have a good time. It's not all about winning, you know. Sometimes
Yep.
it's just about having a good time with some good people. So
For everybody who's
agree.
watching this live, for everybody who's watching this back, hopefully you see this before July 30th, Friday, July 30th. They'll be hosting a COD event.
$100 prize.
$100 prize for solos. It's solo?
Duos.
Duo
Duos.
event. So get your partner. I heard it's a random assignment. Partners are randomly assigned.
No, you can bring your own.
I'm kidding. I heard nothing. I'm just kidding.
Oh. So it was a
but from
common
now on, I
question.
will use the word event from now on. Actually, maybe I'm going to say event from now on.
It's an
jeez.
event. Oh my God,
So-
bro.
But Justin, do you have anything before we wrap? I think we're just approaching the 2-hour window right now.
gosh.
No, it was nice to meet you guys and get to know everybody more besides Black. Cause
Yeah, I know
that guy's Black.
you've been talking to Black. I mean, Justin popped in and he immediately did you catch a clip for Alpha 4K Money? Did you catch a clip of that?
Did I catch a clip of it? No, I didn't.
Didn't
you?
you-
Do you know what it means?
No. But
Oh,
didn't
dude,
you?
Please don't tell him. Don't tell him.
But
So
didn't?
don't.
But it's fine. You don't have to tell me. Didn't you act like you wanted a clip though? Like, why wouldn't you have got a clip?
Why wouldn't I have gotten a clip? Because I want to get a clip at some point when you know what it means.
Well, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. I don't really care. But why wouldn't you have grabbed it then at that moment? You know what I mean? Like, I just
I would
figured
not have
that's what.
grabbed it at that moment.
Yeah, I was trying to give you a
I-
clip, man.
Well, because I think that is going to be a better clip on the other side,
Mm.
and so if I get the before clip, it just won't make sense.
But
Does
you
that make
know you
sense?
will never get the other one, right?
Oh, I'm gonna get the other one.
No, I have a very good tolerance of avoiding things I don't want to get, right? So even if I knew, like right now, even if I knew, you wouldn't know if I knew.
Oh, I don't think you know.
No, but I'm just saying you wouldn't know if I knew.
Hey, you
Oh,
guys are
okay.
talking about the other night when we were writing names on your cast, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I recorded that whole stream.
Oh, excellent. So
Well,
he's got
yeah.
a clip.
that doesn't do you any good. I mean, my
Oh,
stream, my
it
VODs
does.
are
You
up
said
there.
it like 8 times, bro.
Yeah, but my VOD is up there, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Fair.
I agree.
But yeah,
Other than that, it's tournament, not tournament.
it's a tournament. As often as it is tomato and tomato. Black can say winda if he wants.
I mean, Google says how Google knows it's said, and
I'm pretty sure Google has like a person who pronounces things as well, right?
exactly the correct way.
No, not necessarily the Google way.
Anyways, besides
Is
that,
it
I
Linda
can't win
in the
this
thing?
fight anyway. I say Winda, so
There's nothing to win, bro. It's literally like Black. Do you just want to team up and say Pop right now?
I mean,
No,
Pop
it's
is
Soda.
right.
Yeah,
it's
we'll
soda.
just team up on him and then Pop.
It's soda.
It's Pop.
It's soda. It's okay though. I understand.
You know there are people that say soda pop as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
A buddy of mine says Sody
the East
Pop.
Coast is a little bit behind. They've been back in the 1700s for years, and that's why all the like new age people went to the West Coast.
Man.
Yeah. It must be nice to pay more money over there on the West Coast. Let me just say.
Hey,
That's
listen.
true. That's true.
It is also nice to get more in returns.
That doesn't
Wait,
actually
what?
happen. It just depends
What do
on
you
where you're
mean?
at.
What do you mean, man? I don't know. My houses went up by like almost double the price in the last 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah, but that's just where it's like. I mean, market right now is something to, that's a whole different conversation,
Okay.
right?
Fair,
It's a whole
fair,
different
fair,
conversation right now.
fair. So other than that, if you guys don't want to play in Warzone tournament and you have another tournament you want to play in, or something like that, I host multiplayer tournaments. So if anyone wants to play in any of those, I host them one time per month where you can win money. So normally it's about like $50 for the winners, but again, it's mostly just for fun, meeting new people, networking, all that stuff. Yeah, and feel free to check me out on Twitch if you guys want to check me out on Twitch. And if you guys want to check out Caesar on Twitch, check him out on Twitch.
Get out of here.
Because he's freaking awesome.
So real quick, because I don't know if we specifically tagged that at the beginning, but we'll tag at the end. What kind of schedule have you been streaming on
I
Twitch?
stream
Late as fuck.
7:30. Well, it's West Coast,
It's
so
West
I stream
Coast, but sure.
7:30 Pacific Standard Time until normally about like 11.
Okay.
Monday through Wednesday right now.
Monday through Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days a week. And I mean, that's not bad. I can definitely jump in some, Warzone games because I usually don't switch to Warzone until later.
Like midnight.
It's like
Okay.
11, 11:30. I switch to Warzone and catch some games there. So we could definitely sync up
Heck
on
yeah.
that.
And I do
But
play
as long
games
as you
on other
tell me
days
to
as
go to
well.
bed, okay? Because I have a couple people that I play Fortnite with who are on the West Coast, and they're just behaving like they normally would. But now I'm 3 hours ahead, and next thing you know, like I've been playing way too long, right?
Oh, I got you. Don't worry about it.
You just
Yeah,
gotta
I wouldn't make you play like until 3 a.m.
just
I get
remind
it.
me
We got
that
responsibilities.
just remind me that like, hey, just because it's midnight your time doesn't, I'm 3 hours.
No, I get you for sure. Yeah, I mean, I post other content throughout the entire week and everything like that. Later on, I hope to stream more often. I was streaming every single day, but it wasn't. It was more of just like a click, oh, I'm live, and I want to get more content out there. So my way of doing that is by shortening up the streams to 3 days. So.
Yeah, now you're able to get content out other than just live streaming. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Something that I'm not doing too much of. We've talked about this a bunch. I'm just like, hey, I'm playing games. I'll stream it while I'm live, and people can catch me there. I only dabble a little bit here and there in like the side things, whether that's for good or bad. I don't really know. But so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. That's cool.
One thing I suggest, and some people hate on this, but I use Athena scopes. It has helped me so much with like TikTok clips, at least. They do like weekly highlights that have their watermark on them, and you can't take the watermark off, which kind of sucks. But I still post those to YouTube. They're like 2 minutes long, and they do all your highlights and everything like that. Like if you get like double kills or whatever. But yeah, I use that and everying. It's helped me out a lot. So if anybody else needs
Why
something
wouldn't
like
you
that,
use uncanning?
I've found that Athena scopes grabs better clips.
Really? I was
Yeah.
just curious because uncanning uses actual Twitch AI. So like it clips it in within Twitch and sets stream markers for you.
Huh. Okay. I mean, I'll look
So, like the
more into that.
quality.
They must have.
is-
Yeah, they must have updated that since the last time I used it or something. Because the last time I used it, it was like I would get like a triple kill, and it would record each individual kill, and that was like, yo, man, I just got.
I've been looking into it.
Make that a whole clip.
Yeah. No, I've been looking into it because like the way that uncanning works is, off of stream markers and using your actual stream to clip it, not their software clipping it and sending it to you or saying it's ready.
Okay, interesting.
So you have to do more editing on your part, but you have that clip and you can set it for like a 60-second clip, 30-second clip, or to wait 10 seconds after the clip. Like it sees the kill and then you can set it to have like a time, like 10 seconds after what had happened to set the clip. I don't know. I've been looking into it. I don't use anything. I just use my foot pedal to take a 30-second stream highlight. So that's what I do.
Yeah, I have a clip it thing for my stream deck, but there's some things that you don't catch. You know, you want
it's hard
the
to
whole
catch them
clip
all.
and everything like that. So that's why I use Athena-scopes. It's always worked decent for me. I'm not a big fan of the watermark for the weekly highlights, but it is what it is, and it's made my job editing and that type of stuff and making clips 100% easier.
Yeah. Always looking work. There we go. There's the wait to the very end to get the lesson. Work smarter, not harder.
I thought we already had that.
Boom. No, I'm pretty sure we don't. Listen, I'm not going to take anything you think about these last 28 episodes to heart.
I thought it was 20.
I can't believe you made it this whole time without going to the bathroom.
Let's go.
That quesadilla
Bro,
did not.
Now you just reminded
Did
me.
you shit
I
your
have to
pants?
poop. I have to poop.
All right. I'm going to take us over to the fuzzy screen. Justin, it was a pleasure. You're more welcome to be back on again, obviously. And in the meantime, give it about 2 weeks. I want to get at least 1 or 2 games in of you carrying me and me getting shit on for a little bit, and then
No. You're gonna.
we'll get the alt account going. We'll
three.
get the alt count going. We'll be good to go.
All right, sounds good.
I might not play in the tournament this coming Friday, but I'll definitely pull it up and listen to these casting skills. I'll probably pull you up instead of Black though, unless you guys are doing it together. That might be nice.
I think we're gonna do a Discord and both cast at the same time. I think that would be.
Are you gonna try to
a good
spectate
play.
the same person at the same time?
No, I plan on splitting the screen.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'd be cool
So
too.
we'll both be in it, and then
And
I'll
he'll-
have his screen through Discord.
Nice, that'll be good. I'll
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
check it out. That'd be cool. All right,
Awesome.
guys. Thanks
It was
again.
good talking to you guys.
Absolutely.